trust in you. And everybody needs love that real. I would never want nothing tainted. Wait a minute, what you feel? Faded if your loving was tainted. I know true love is hard to find. Just let it find you for real. If you found love, then keep love from being tainted. Then you be alright. You will be alright. And you be alright. Everybody wants to love, someone to trust in you, and everybody needs love that I would never want nothing tainted. Wait a minute, what you feel? Faded if your loving was tainted. Real love, true love, tainted love, real love.
It's your boy Smooth.
And Sadal.
And Stanton, baby.
Because when it's about sports,
It becomes our business.
And business just picked up. Speaking of picking up, you know what I can't hear right now? I can't hear Smooth. So I'm gonna need you to adjust that, sir.
Yeah,
all right,
just
can
that.
you hear me now?
No.
Oh, I see why. Let's see. All right. How about that?
Pull the mic up, son.
What are we doing here? We should have got this. We should have got this straight before we got live here.
Right.
Oh, should have been good.
Yeah.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
All
Shoulda.
right. But no, I'm getting picked up very good. So I'm straight. Oh,
We straight.
he's shining.
Hold on, yeah. Hold on.
Shining like. Oh, you gotta adjust the mic, right?
There we go. There we go. I
Yeah.
had to make sure it's right in front of me, you know.
Right. You gotta make sure the mic. That cover's nice, man.
Thank you, thank you,
Covering is nice.
thank you. I got it from Target.
Nice. I got my. Hey, look at mine. I got a cover too.
Target.
Hey, you know what else is got the same?
What's happening?
What's up? Oh yeah.
So,
What I tell you the other
my
day?
goodness.
so with that being said, we are three sports we are three sports bald-headed brothers
Right.
who love sports.
And you know what? I might just grow this
Might as well make it
little
happen.
stubble out here.
Man, we just
I
gonna be out
might
here
have to
looking like, hello.
Right. I might do that.
All right. So, how y'all doing?
Doing great.
I'm
Wait a
doing
minute.
good, man.
Hold on, here we go.
Oh no, we gotta do that.
Gotta load it up with the knuckle punch.
Got to do what it do.
You got to make the knuckles punch.
It's about to get cold.
Yes.
It's about
By the time
to,
this show
man.
ends,
Yes, that's why I'm thinking about that
Oh,
beard
yeah.
now,
It's
man. I'm
gonna
thinking
get
about
pretty-
doing it. I never
pretty
did that
interesting.
before.
Yeah, so we'll see what's happening. Fall is officially going to be here.
Yes,
So-
indeed.
Let's see what's up with that. Oh, wait a minute.
Took it a minute, but
Okay.
you know, it's here.
Our
Finally.
mics, man. See, my mic is good before I got on the show.
As was mine. Well, you know, I just had a
Mine-
flex with the
mine-
code.
Mine was.
cover, you know.
Mine was.
Flex
Mine
a
acting
little
funny now. Let's see. Let me try one thing. Here we go. Now, it was good at first. My bad, people.
Yeah.
Anyway.
There we go.
Already.
All right.
Oh yeah, man.
We good. We in there. So, fellas, with that being said, what is on your mind? So,
Baseball, man. The league championship series is set. We've got it all set. We will talk about it in just a little bit. But, man, I'm telling you, there was a lot of teams that were 3 games and gone.
right.
That was it. It was set a long time ago. It was no contest in a lot of them. And we'll talk about that in a minute.
Yes, we will. Stan, how you doing, man? How you feel?
I'm doing great. What's on my mind this week is actually hockey.
Hockey.
Yes,
Hockey.
hockey is on my mind.
Interesting.
Really?
We'll get to
Well,
that. Too.
alrighty.
All right.
It's just a lot of stuff going on. We could add that to the list of sports that are not making White House visits.
Oh, shots fired!
You,
bang
you,
bang.
You know it's
Pew,
bad.
pew.
You know it's bad when you lose one of the top 2 Caucasian appreciated sports. First one being NASCAR, second one being hockey, and the hockey team ain't going. If NASCAR pull out, they might impeach this brother. They might all come together.
Like if hockey ain't going, man, what's going on? And I didn't know that piece of news.
Oh yeah, Capitals ain't going.
Well then, and they're right there.
Right, it's
In
like
the
right
city.
down the
Right
street.
next door.
It's like right down the
They
street.
still ain't going.
Like, what up, cuz? How you? Ain't no cuz no more.
It's like you like reaching for the pound and you don't get no reciprocation.
Ah.
Like, oh,
Hey, what's going on?
See, now he can do that, you know.
Like he can do that right now, you know. Indeed.
Let's see if he did it, you know, last week he'd be like, "Oh, my ways." Now he just
Like I
Oh no,
told,
see, I would have done it the right way. See, you ain't know that
That's
you
what I'm
should have.
saying.
like I told you
If it was
before,
last week, it'd be
I'm gonna
different.
tell it again. Welcome.
Right. The best decision in
Welcome.
your life. All right, what's on my mind?
Yeah.
Barry Odom needs to go.
Oh wow.
Not Matty Moore, but Drew Lock, you are not a Heisman candidate.
Mm.
I'll explain later.
Man, what's wrong with these coaches, man?
It's crazy.
Is it either the referees making bonehead decisions, coaches making bonehead decisions? It just never stops.
Uh-oh. Stan.
What does he coach?
Oh, Mizzou football.
See,
Mm.
him asking that question is the reason why he should be gone.
Wait a minute.
Hey,
Pause.
I'm not the only one that has a coach
Right.
on my mind.
Right.
You've got one now.
Yes, I do.
It is transferred over.
Yes.
Yeah. I feel like it'll be on me soon.
Yeah, you're gonna have a basketball fire somebody.
Yep. You know
Fire someone.
it. Fire Fred Hoiberg. Dang it.
Or maybe Tom Thibodeau.
Ooh.
I mean, nah, it's fire Fred Hoiberg. That's the coach of the Bulls. The reason that all this has been going on.
I ain't even know.
Exactly.
That was.
Exactly. Just see the one random white guy on the bench. Oh, he must be the coach.
Right. He must be the coach.
All right, so
And he's in a suit.
Ah.
so up to bat, we have MLS in the STL. Now, a couple
Huh.
years ago, we tried.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It failed because people had their thoughts of, oh well, what about taxes and what about this? Focus on crime and focus on education and focus on this and that.
We just got off the debate of should we build a new stadium for the then St. Louis Rams, and that went south. And then here comes the soccer team, want a new team and stadium here, and
Right.
it was already sour thoughts. After that, it was like, no, we just went over this before. No,
Right.
so now here we're back 2 years later.
Hashtag MLS for the Lou.
There it is. And what is so cool about this is that it's being spearheaded by the Taylor family, who has built the area's biggest privately owned company, which we all know as Enterprise. They just opened up, well, bought actually the old Sky Trade. Now it's the Enterprise Center.
Yeah, they bought the naming rights.
This is the same group that originally wanted to buy the new Ram Stadium.
Yep, they want to have. Yeah, that's
And-
true.
And now they're putting their foot in to bid for MLS. But what also is a great thing, it doesn't happen a whole lot in sports. It's gonna be really ran by women owners.
Oh
Nice.
yeah, that was one of the
Potentially,
key takeaways.
because we don't have the team yet.
That, but also in all of sports, it's a very limited amount of women who are actually running a professional team. And I feel like with which I'm gonna break down what they're gonna do differently with this big in comparison to the previous one. But
one factor which is really huge,
right.
which might just get it over.
And once again, with this being a woman or women who's doing this, there's gonna be a lot more support because it's something different. It's unique. So that's gonna have a big backing of its own. But number two, I think you're gonna go ahead and say it for me.
Money,
Yes.
Money.
money. Yeah.
It is.
It is
It's all
going to be
about money.
overwhelmingly privately financed.
Yes.
Now that
There's
is a
no
big
intention for any tax anything from citizens.
All thing that you're paying for in regards to taxes, and when you go to the game and you buy food, drink, clothes, whatever.
Which, when your last name is Taylor in St. Louis and you kind of got Enterprise backing you, which is nationwide with billions and billions of, I don't know why I'm talking for them like I still work for them. I mean, they all right, but like when you've got Enterprise backing it, they can definitely crack that money, which might mean higher daily rates on your rental vehicles. But y'all will pay it.
Ain't got no choice.
And I know.
I mean, they
before-
do. They can go to National. Nope. That's owned by Enterprise. They can go to That's owned by Enterprise too.
Yeah, that's
you could
right.
always go to Hertz.
Yeah.
No, you can't.
Nah, it ain't happening. Yeah, so whether you are a supreme soccer fan, just a whatever fan, or even not a fan, this is a great thing that can happen for the Lou. Bringing international business over to the Lou. Like, just imagine, what if we did get this team, and like, let's say, I don't want to use his name right now. So, what's his name? Lionel Messi. What if he says, I want to go ahead and join the MLS, and we get him? Think of all the publicity that we would get from getting him to go to St. Louis.
Ronaldo could come over.
I ain't want to say his name because he's going through some stuff right now.
Oh yeah, he is.
That's why I ain't want to say his name. But you said it. So yeah, if he just
I thought you were just talking about Neymar.
nah.
Yeah, he's probably like one of the most hated people in football right now.
Ronaldo, he's about to be hated on a whole different level, like possibly Cosby level.
Yeah, I'm out of the loop, guys. It's like some of you all. I don't follow soccer.
Google Ronaldo and the situation right now.
Okay, I'll do
'Cause
that.
It's so bad.
Not
that
right now.
EA
I'm scared.
Sports took his image off their website.
Wow.
Yes. So let's check it out on Google real quick. But
Okay.
anyway,
That
this
may
is
be
really
bigger than
big.
sports right there.
This is really big for St. Louis, and the push is on.
Oh hell.
Yes.
Oh Jesus.
Yes. Not one, but anyway. Yeah, so this is really big for the Lou. And before, the former governor, Greitens, he had an issue. Yes, I see that you are checking it out too.
Dang, man. Damn, homie.
Yeah. He messed up.
Last week you was the man, homie.
He messed up big time. Eric Greitens, he wasn't a fan of this proposed thing, but the new mayor, Parsons, he's down with it. The mayor Cruz, she's down with it. A lot of the Senate, they're down with it. So it's a bigger and better push. I don't see no reason why MLS would not want to say, go ahead, St. Louis, it's yours. Because they've been wanting to get this thing going, but we didn't have the backing. We didn't have the full support. Now we got it. So let's make it happen.
Well, that big piece is the money part, like Stan said.
Yeah.
When that was the biggest thing. Like, look, I'm not paying for this. As a city resident, we gotta pay for everything else in there. Now I gotta pay for a stadium. No, it ain't happening.
Then I probably
now you say,
go
well, it's probably on. You ain't gotta pay for it. Oh, well then, cool.
Right.
Speaking of stadiums, I have some news when we get to the WWE section, but we'll get to that.
Okay.
It's gonna be real cool, y'all.
Hey, now. So once again, MLS and the STL is back. The hype train is rolling. Y'all better jump on. And for those people who want to find something negative, like I said before, oh well, what about education? What about the crime?
This is a social media age.
You know,
There's always gonna be somebody negative. There's somebody hating on this show right now that we don't even know about.
We don't even
like
know.
this show, man.
Right.
Sitting there behind their laptop. I don't like them all because they bald.
Eating a banana. I don't like that. I don't like that show.
You know,
No, they
should
eating
put
the apricot.
A library there.
Apricot.
You hear me? They should put a library there for education instead.
Right. It's
Something
like
stupid.
They should build a school.
Please.
I mean, that ain't that bad.
school for the folks that can't read good.
Right. So, dog, just tell me real quick what to do.
Stop and get some help.
That's it. So, good luck to all those who's making everything happen for the MLS and the STL. And another thing, last one, it's not going to just bring soccer. You're going to have maybe concerts, different events that, we got this open air stadium right here, 20,000 people. You can have this there, have that there.
You know, I've been driving by that proposed site.
Yeah.
I've noticed that they are clearing buildings right there.
Yeah. Yeah, they already, I think they bought the land, or they're trying to buy that land so they can make everything happen.
Again, what's
Yeah.
the area supposed to be?
Right next to, right behind Union Station. You know where Maggie O'Brien's is?
Mm-hmm,
Right
mm-hmm,
there.
mm-hmm. Speaking of, Union Station is getting some work done too.
The,
Aquarium by
yes.
2019.
Let's
Yep.
make it happen.
And a supposed big old Ferris wheel.
Mm-hmm.
They used to have one too back in the day. You recall that one?
No.
What? You recall the old Ferris wheel?
Nope.
Wow.
I recall Landry's.
I'm showing my age.
Yep. Landry's still there.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
You know,
Hard Rock
it-
Cafe used to be there.
Oh
remember
yeah.
that.
Is the guitar still there? Ain't it?
No. Well,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not
it's still-
sure. Is it?
I think so.
I thought I saw it off the highway. I guess it's too much to take down. Well, I guess they're gonna take it down
They
there.
have to, right. And,
Unless they bring back Hard Rock
Landry's and
Cafe.
Hard Rock. I think the Hard Rock closed now. Yeah, it's closed.
I mean, that might be
Landry's the
back.
only one there.
the Hard Rock been closed for over like 5 years. Probably longer than that.
No, something like that.
All right, so
Something like a business. I don't know why. I said
up
that.
next, MLB postseason is underway.
Man.
It's crazy, y'all. It's crazy.
Indeed.
You know what
man.
else is crazy? Yasiel Puig.
Oh yeah,
Dude is wilding, man.
that's my dude.
You see that guy, man?
Bruh, he named everybody. He was like, the Rockies, the Cubs. I was like, the Cubs.
We're coming for you. We're gonna win it all.
I'm like, the Cubs.
Ah, you go.
I'm like, the Cubs ain't in it, bruh.
They gone.
He calling everyone.
He got it together, though, when then he called out the Brewers. I was like, that's going to be an
Boys.
interesting series.
We're coming for you.
Right.
We're gonna win it all. World Series.
Come on, baby.
Ah.
We got my title. It's a wrap.
Right. Yeah. So basically, Dodgers, Brewers, they start on Friday,
Yeah.
and the American League, Houston Astros, and the Boston Red Sox.
And all of them made quick work of their opponents, man. I mean, the Astros swept the Indians, and then you had the Brewers sweeping the Rockies. It was no problem. And then with Dodgers and Braves, you know, they gave them one. And the Red Sox gave the Yankees one. I mean, it was no contest. And especially with that, I think it was game 3 for the Yankees and Red Sox, where they was like, what, 16-1?
Yeah, it was terrible.
They destroyed them.
Oh, yeah, that was ugly.
Yeah.
That was like, ew.
Right. Like, what the heck going on? ain't it y'all first game home?
It's like, will
Can y'all
the
do this?
It was the worst loss in Yankee playoff history.
Derek Jeter sitting there like, son of a.
Derek Jeter is like, I'm straight.
He good. Well, I mean,
He ain't
good,
straight.
Like he winning it.
Right. He ain't winning it where he at, but
Ain't my problem right now.
ain't no.
That ain't my problem.
Ain't my problem. Ain't no problem.
Hey, I'm over here.
That ain't my problem. Ain't no problem. That ain't my problem.
And A-Rod, well, he's got J-Lo, so he really doesn't care.
He cool, man. He wasn't even tripping on the Yankees when he was on the Yankees.
That's true.
That's a good one.
That's so true.
So going into these championship league series matchups, who y'all got winning?
Man.
Well, my whole prediction is out because I said I wanted to see something I hadn't seen before.
Right.
One half was the Brewers, so I'm halfway there. But my other half was the Athletics, so I've been gone. I still got the Brewers going all the way. Coming out of the American League, I'm gonna pick the Astros.
I say the same, but I'm like, my heart says LA because like I said, that's my mother's favorite team, and so naturally I want to see my mother happy. So I hope for a rematch of last year's postseason because World Series because that was awesome.
Yeah.
To see a rematch, that would be awesome as well. But I
You
think
want to see a rematch of an end of a season, boy? This ain't the NBA.
it's a rematch of the series.
This ain't the NBA. You don't get
Look.
rematches.
I don't think we're gonna get one. I think the Brewers are gonna take it, but I think
so.
I think the Brewers is gonna take it. But the Astros, I think they're gonna repeat and get that repeat going.
What I said the other day, we're doing it for Houston because Hurricane Harvey got 2 H's.
Now I
in
know
it.
last week I did say that the Brewers all the way, but now I seen how the how the Astros handled the Indians.
Boy, short work.
Nah, no, they're defending world champions for a reason.
Yeah, that leads me to say the Houston Astros, and you probably gonna hate this, are the Golden State Warriors of baseball. That team is freaking stacked.
We will see now. They still gotta play the games.
Yes, they do.
They got to win back to back before
Yes,
you
they
can
do.
say that.
Yeah.
They do, but
But and then they got to go like 4 consecutive times.
hey, it's possible.
Yeah.
because they got a young squad still.
Real quick, I have a question. You know what consecutive means?
Uh-oh.
Do you know what consecutive means? It means one. Right after the other. I can't say it the way I want to say it. But, you know, keep it clean.
Yeah, I'm saying it right now. This team is stacked. They have a lot of talent, a lot of youth going, and it's beginning to be a hotbed in regards to baseball, Houston, and how they play. That team just amazed me watching them play the Indians. And the Indians, they a good team as well. Like there was no Rockies team.
No?
No, this team was legit. I think Houston had like 3 hitters with at least 30 home runs and 100 RBIs.
Well, you know what? The blueprint was already set for the Astros going in because their GM came from the Cardinals.
That's Lunau.
And he's just working the blueprint that was already laid out for the Cardinals some years ago when they went on their 16-year run.
And then check this out.
Working for them.
Not just the offense, but Astros have the #1 rated defense of all of baseball. And then the first 3 games of a series, you're going to have Verlander, Garrett Cole, and Dallas Keuchel. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
So, Boston,
If y'all know that meme, you know you laughing. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
so
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. I have that on my phone.
You do?
That
You know what? That's a good soundbite I need to get.
That's
a
blew
good sound
my
bite I'm gonna get.
mind. I was laughing so hard. Oh my goodness.
You can apply that to anything.
Purple. Oh my God.
I think we started something with that.
So everything goes down starting Friday. So
Yeah.
Good luck to all the teams.
It's good, man. I like it. I like this.
One last thing, I love to see all this passion and energy.
Yo,
I'm loving
the
it.
commercial that's running
Griffey Jr.
with Ken Griffey Jr., of course, the kid, back in the day,
Yeah.
it's like, let the kids play. I think they got the same, I hate to say it again, blueprint from the NBA. Just let them play, man. Let them be themselves. Let's not go with these old 50, 60-year-old laws that you should play this way and you should act this way. Look, it's a game. It's a kid's game. You're getting paid millions of dollars to do it. Have fun, man.
Millions of dollars. Millions of dollars. I'm sorry.
Right.
Right.
It kind of reminds me of the World Baseball Classic. Remember when everybody was like getting amped up after each play and stuff like that? We need that for the postseason.
That's the way it should be.
Hey, if you want to throw a bat 10 feet in the air, I don't care. Do your thing. And if someone is mad about it, get the man out next time.
Yeah.
Bottom line.
And then when you get the man out, pump your fist.
There you go. There you go. Because that's what
Right.
sells the game. Everyone is saying that baseball is not being marketed correctly, especially with the minorities. It's not being marketed correctly.
Because us brothers, we used to play in the backyards and the
Right.
streets,
Talking stuff.
talking mess. It wasn't about poor sportsmanship. It was
Right.
about competition.
And, getting the whole blood boiling.
Yeah, it was a part of the game,
Yeah.
and it was understood. As long as you ain't talking about nobody's mama, and you ain't crossing the line, hey, it was all fair game. It was all in fun,
Right.
and no one meant any malice by, you talking mess. It's just all about your game,
Right.
Used to play stickball.
right? And I'm talking about like pickup games, basketball or football. You talk mess, man. You can't guard me. This, and that.
Yeah.
And it wasn't. I mean, it was all in fun, and that's what made the game fun,
Car.
right?
Yep. So,
Oh, them was the moments, man.
exactly.
If you could dodge a car, you could dodge a ball.
Right. So yeah, man, let the kids play, and they doing it.
All right. So up next, changing sports here. I won't say topics, but it is a topic as well.
Yeah.
NFL Week 5 takeaways.
Man,
Had some nice little games happening.
yes
First thing
indeed.
First, shouts out to Drew Brees,
Mhm.
leading all-time passing yard
Yes,
quarterback.
Got it done.
made history.
Passed Peyton Manning. Y'all check out Peyton Manning's video.
I didn't.
I held that all-time passing record for 1,000 days. Those were the best 1,000 days of my life.
It sounded like
And then you came along and, well, you snatched it from me. So congratulations, Drew. I was like,
that was my point.
Hey, you see him as a host of SNL.
Right.
He's got that comedic timing.
You got it.
So
those
hey,
nationwide commercials are kind of funny.
yeah.
A little irritating, but funny.
because everybody sees him as this guy. He's methodical on the field, this and that.
Omaha.
Omaha. But they don't see the other side of him.
Right.
You know what I mean? Kind of like Eli.
You know what's crazy?
And speaking of Eli,
Yeah.
somebody ain't loving Eli right now.
Somebody ain't loving Eli.
Ain't no love.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Shoot, he ain't showing love to his own city right now.
No.
He complaining about the weather and everything. Then why you resign with the team?
Right.
How
What
you
you
gonna sign a
doing?
Contract?
I'm gonna say it like
I'm gonna make
this.
this money, but I'm
I'm gonna say it like this. He has no room to talk
At all.
when in 35 seconds, the New York Giants could have went full rebuild.
Right.
But instead,
signed
they
him.
drafted Saquon Barkley. You had the number two spot.
Yeah.
Could have easily drafted a quarterback.
But look here.
Could have had Sam Darnold. Could have had Josh Rosen. Could have had that other guy in Baltimore. Forgot his name.
Lamar Jackson.
Him.
Mhm.
Could have had him too. But no, they draft Saquon Barkley. They trying to help you out, brother.
Right.
And how do you return the favor? By talking smack.
Complain about everybody.
Watch this. Watch this. And like the world's hottest person right now is Colin Kaepernick, and you want to talk smack. That might be wishful thinking. But still, it's not like you're not expendable. Please.
And look on the football side. And you touched on it. They got Saquon Barkley, and look at the weapons you got to work with. Now, I'm looking at Eli.
Because
Yes, he won 2 Super Bowls, But that was in the past. The NFL and like any other sport is like, what have you done for me lately? There's no excuses. You got the weapons. You got Shepard. You got Odell Beckham. You got Saquon Barkley.
He won that first Super Bowl like 11 years ago, if even.
And then the second
And
Super
then he
Bowl
won the
was a
second
little
one
longer
like
than
7 or something like that.
Right.
It's been a minute.
What have you done? Like, at some point, you got to say, you know what?
He helped to make Odell Beckham Jr. famous.
Father Time, something to that. Father Time, and the weakest link is it ain't Odell, it ain't Shepard, it ain't Saquon. So
Eli.
It ain't neither one of them shepherds. It ain't Ingram neither. It ain't nobody.
All I can do is laugh. But yeah, my biggest thing is this. Once again, you just signed a big long extension.
Yeah.
And you 4 or 5 weeks in. Now he said this is to galvanize the troops, get everybody going, get them riled up. But someone pointed out on ESPN, if someone took your route, like for instance, Sterling Shepard got mad for not catching the ball, and you saw him on the bench doing the Odell, hitting a bench, doing this, doing that, acting all crazy. So they
Don't get me
following your lead.
Don't get me started on wide receivers throwing a temper tantrum because I'm gonna talk about that on Idiot of the Week.
Okay, I got you.
Oh, dang, what I missed?
Foreshadowing. That's what you missed.
That's what you missed.
I'm gonna foreshadow
Yeah.
my Idiot of the Week. Yeah.
All right.
Another takeaway. The Rams are just 2 points outside of being the top team in the NFL.
Whew.
Just 2 points. 2 points. They have scored already through week 5, 173 points.
But you know what the question is, and that's gonna be the $1 million question for the Rams. How many points are they giving up?
98. The team above us by 2 points is the Chiefs. They are giving up 129. But it's those 2 points. It's those 2 points.
We giving up 98 points, but that's the thing that worries me. When you came into the season and you beefed up your defense. Now, granted, the key to lead is hurt IR, gone. So that may be a factor. But they have to stop the run.
Yes.
They have a front that there's no denying that is one of the best fronts in the league, but you gotta play like it.
Right.
Rockers, Sue, Donald, get your stuff together, man.
We're 7th
And
in
stop the
points
run.
against.
You know what I mean? You gotta tighten up that defense. You got Wade Phillips. He's a veteran defensive coach. But if you want to go all the way, it's great to put up points, but you also gotta stop the other team from scoring points as well. And that worries me a little bit.
Yeah.
It worries me, man.
And with being on a Wade Phillips team, he loves to blitz.
Yeah.
But the problem with that blitz is if everyone is trying to shoot that gap, they can either do a draw. So while everyone's coming in, you do one little wait, and all of a sudden running back going for 10, 15 yards up the middle. Or you can do like a screenplay. So it's kind of like Wade Phillips is, should I go ahead and attack now?
But the thing
Should I
is,
wait? What
thing
should I
about the
do?
blitz though is you gotta rely on your great secondary to pick up all the receivers that will be open, because you gotta stop them from hitting those quick hitters, those quick passes, and that draw.
Yeah.
So, like I said, we got one wheel is off.
And then the other wheel,
You know?
Marcus Peters, he pissing me off. And the reason why is he's looking more so at the ball or at the quarterback and not his man.
He's trying to make a big play
Yes.
instead of just making a play.
And I don't know if y'all saw it, but he was getting a verbal beatdown from his teammates after that second touchdown.
Oh yeah.
They all got on his head like, dude, you need to focus. Because, like you say, he's trying to make that one big play. It's something he's playing sound football.
He's still playing with that calf strain.
I mean, if that's the issue, you need to be out there playing, truthfully, because you hurt the team.
No, look, everybody plays with injury.
Yeah.
It's like, are you hurt or are you injured?
Right.
If you're hurt, get your behind back in the game and do what you're supposed to do. Everybody is hurt. You know what I'm saying? It's football. You're not gonna be 100%. You know, if you injured, that means you cannot play. You cannot physically get on the field. You know what I'm saying? You got to. I mean, the defense got to get it together, man. Yep. That's the only. They 5-0, but you know, like any good coach, they're gonna find something that's wrong. You know, like man, we 5-0, but that's what's wrong, man. You got to tighten up the weakest link.
Also, want to drop this other stat. You know how many points we've allowed in the fourth quarter since the beginning of the season?
Not a lot.
6.
That's good.
It's like our defense is like Ty Gurley, gets better in the fourth.
Yeah, but we need.
Speaking of which,
we need
Ty
to get
Gurley,
to get
3
quarters.
3.
He's not playing with
Second in rushing right now. In the league. You know who's first in passing?
Who's that?
Jared Goff.
Huh? The unsung hero.
Hey,
Jared Goff is first.
dude is playing
Maybe
with
that's
somebody
good.
away.
Maybe that is good that they're not. Everybody ain't talking about him.
Yeah.
It's cool. Don't have to talk about him.
Everybody talk about Drew. Keep talking about Drew.
Keep talking about Brady and all them. Yeah, keep talking about them old folks.
Brady's like 4th.
Just keep talking about them, man.
Yeah, so the Rams.
Pat Mahomes, get his props.
Right.
My name is Pat, and these are my homies.
And they
If I see
ballin'
that
too.
on a shirt,
you know where it's from.
Yep.
we gonna have an issue.
Hey, we need 20%, not 5. We
We
need 20%.
need
Nice. I need.
not part,
I need.
not some,
I need 30.
but all of our money,
37.
man.
Right. All right. Are y'all ready? Platform pick.
Oh, wait a minute now. Oh yeah, I'm ready.
I stand corrected. Tom Brady isn't even in the top 5.
Oops, the greatest quarterback of all times.
Number 4 is actually the greatest quarterback of all time. Now is Drew Brees. So,
By,
Like-
by
like-
stats.
like by stats.
By stats, yeah.
Got you. All right. So
Plus,
go
let's
back
be
over-
honest. Tom Brady ain't win all them Super
So
Bowls.
we did.
Tom Brady ain't win all them Super Bowls.
So we went 5 weeks, man.
Yes. All right. And I
Wait, the
had
last 5
to-
weeks?
I had to do some recalculation. Last week, I
What
told
in the
you-
world?
No, look, the win total is still the same.
Like, what
And-
kind of
and lost 31.
recalculation?
I
But-
smell trickery.
Oh,
I smell trickery.
Remember I told
I
you-
smell trickery.
I sense trickery afoot.
recall when I said earlier. recall when
I don't know where that's from, but it's
I
funny.
don't even. I just heard somebody say
It's not
afoot.
familiar.
A
I can't
foot.
recall what it is either.
Like,
But I
Foolery of
recall
foot.
I was asking earlier prior to the show.
I think that was Louis' confliction, man.
the overall total.
Yeah.
Game. Count how many wins and losses you have total
Besides week 5 or
prior to week 5.
so week 4.
So
So it was
yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
so week 4.
Yeah.
35, 26, and 2.
All right, can you add that up for me, Stan?
Our very own St. Louis's own Louis confliction would say, "I smell foolery afoot."
is that what it is?
That's what it was. That's Louis confliction. I remember I was there when he made it up.
like, that's just funny. What am I adding up?
35.
Where you at? 35 wasn't what?
26 and 2.
63.
All right, and then add 31, 33, and 2.
66.
And then add yours up.
Wait a minute. What in the world?
Wait a minute. Rich boy selling that.
63. Wait.
Uh-oh. Carl Lewis. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
That would ever be funny. Uh-oh.
Here we go.
So we wrong?
Let's add it up. Here we go.
Yeah, so after the show, we'll make sure everything is.
I know I'm straight.
You're going to find out.
Hold
You
on.
got 66 and you got what? 66, right?
I got 63.
Okay.
3. And you got 63. You got 66.
You got 66. You just said
Add
66.
yours again. Hold on, brother.
Mine was 31, 33, and 2.
So you got 66.
Okay.
And you got 63.
66.
Wait a minute. What's your number
35.
again?
35.
Mm-hmm.
26. And 2.
That's 63.
So that means that I'm off. So that means that it should be 31, 30, and 2. Because I had 33 as my loss, so it should be 30. So and you have how many?
We were tied.
Right. But I thought.
And I got 30 losses. How did you get 33? We were tied.
That's what I'm saying. So I did some miscalculations.
You ain't gotta wait for the show.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Smooth and messed up.
ladies and gentlemen,
Lord.
there's some
Make sure.
there's some foolery afoot.
Look, okay, so you good. All right, everybody's good.
You good.
Everybody calm down.
Everybody remain calm.
There's nothing to see here.
What's funny is how last week we was tied and it was 30. How you get 33 over the weekend?
Well, no, because I actually said last.
Did you calculate 2 Madden losses too?
Right.
So I was playing Madden, and then my season. After I lost 2 games
What
there,
happened?
but then
9
I picked up
times
5.
5 was 44.
R.
Talking out, listening out at 20 once of it. We getting off. Okay.
Right.
All right, here we go. We going
Week
over
5, y'all.
Right, here we
What
go.
happened in week 5?
Sorry, y'all.
Oh, snap. Hold on. I ain't even get my full total.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. So sorry, y'all. We had to get everything together. Now we are right, and we are ready to go over week 5 results. One second, get this count going.
All right.
When I said that, I felt like Spice Adams playing space.
Right.
All right, we good. Let's get it.
All right, here we go. Indianapolis at New England.
I picked them Pats.
New England.
New England and New England won.
Yep.
Tennessee at Buffalo.
See, now I picked Tennessee.
Yeah, I picked Tennessee, man.
I had Tennessee as well. And Buffalo Chicken won.
Buffalo chicken. Hey, don't hate, man. They won.
That reminds me of Shaq.
Don't hate.
Barbecue chicken alert.
Barbecue chicken.
Now, I believe this game was one that y'all thought that y'all was going to win.
Yeah.
Miami at Cincinnati.
I picked the Bengals.
I picked the Bengals.
Yes, and I did too. Baltimore at Cleveland.
Ooh, shoot, I picked Baltimore.
Yeah, I picked Baltimore, man.
I did too.
They got lucky.
Cleveland won.
Cleveland rocks.
This other game was a shocker too.
Yeah, I mean, I took this L like, oh well.
Green Bay
What can you do?
at Detroit.
What can you do?
I'm surprised Mason Crosby still has a job.
Right.
I'm not.
I mean, okay. See,
We talked about this
we had this
before.
conversation Monday.
Yeah, Monday.
Monday.
It was one of them days. I had
Monday.
To Monday. We talked on to Monday. Too bad that you were not there. So
I was busy making money. My bad.
Oh.
Okay, cool. So
Oh.
it was the Green Bay. At one point in the game, they were just like Mason Crosby
Again.
missing his 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th field goal of the day.
What? Someone did that for real?
No,
I'm about to say,
Like, whoa.
that
Clever.
that would
Clever.
have been would have been on the floor.
Hey, hire him for Madden game.
That sounds like some Bob Millery stuff. What was
Well-
I talking about?
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
Peter, they just had an absolutely horrible game.
Right.
Yeah. So
No, but I said to counter that Mason Crosby has been such a great kicker for them for many, many years.
Which is why that
Which
should
is
be
why he
unacceptable.
It's just why, like, he just had a bad game. Now, if it was somebody off the street, rookie, somebody like that, you missed 5 field goals. You haven't done nothing
I mean,
on this
five
team.
field goals,
Exactly.
what,
Yourself.
Like 15
Like-
points that he lost.
15. Were any of them extra point? Just all
I think
regular.
one of them, yeah, it was one of them.
So either 13 to 15 points.
yeah,
Anywhere from
it's a lot of points.
Anywhere
It would have
from-
made a difference.
5 to 15 points he missed.
It would have made a difference.
So what's crazy is when you have Mason Crosby, who at one point was the most hated field goal kicker outside of the Patriots when Adam Vinatieri was there. Because, God, I hated him in real life and in Madden.
Oh, my
Shoot his
goodness.
leg off.
Sweep the leg.
Sweep the leg.
Like to what you're saying, if somebody from the street with no experience comes in, misses 5 field goals, that's expected. You have no experience. When your name is Mason freaking Crosby and you missing 5 consecutive field goals, I ain't even gonna do it. You missing 5 and you still got a job?
Man, it's the work you put in. It's your
One dude
reputa-
missed 3 and got fired.
Your reputation precedes you, man. That's why. His reputation preceded him, man.
So that's like if LeBron just had a triple. Well, you know what? I get it now. That's kind of like James Harden. All right, never mind.
Ooh,
I get
shot, pew pew.
I get it now.
Shots fired.
I get it now. All right. Yeah, I picked the Packers.
Yeah, I think we all picked the Pack.
Yeah. And-
That was some ish right there.
right. And
Yeah.
Detroit lost.
Yeah.
Now this game here,
Woo! I went back and forth on this one.
a lot of hype.
Yeah.
Jacksonville.
Oh
at
man,
Kansas
so
City.
much hype. I
Yeah.
picked Kansas City.
And I picked Kansas City,
I
man.
did too.
Had to.
And
That Tyreek Hill and that Jalen Ramsey though.
You can't pick against them right now,
Oh
man.
my
You
goodness.
can't. You can't.
Kansas
You
City
you
won.
can't.
Denver-
Foreshadowing.
Oh, this game here, Denver at the Jets.
Oh, that was some BS right there.
I don't know how that was luck. That was just
nah,
luck.
man. Isaiah Crowell had a like 210 yards rushing, a record for him.
Well, you know that helps then.
Yep, and I think
It helps the young rookie. You know,
you know
you're not confident in your passing.
I'm about to say Crowell ain't a rookie. You talking about Darnold? All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, I picked Denver.
Yeah, I picked Denver, man.
And I had Denver and the Jets won.
They ate that W.
Now this was the game.
Yeah.
I was confident, and when
Yeah.
when I said this team, he was like, "Well, there you go, your top of me. Now you're gonna be below.
Which one
That's
was
what he
it?
said.
Atlanta.
Run the tape.
Run the tape."
Run the tape.
I picked
At-
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Yeah, I picked
at
Atlanta.
Pittsburgh. You had Atlanta,
I had Atlanta.
and I had Pittsburgh, and Pittsburgh won.
Oh my God. Oh my
my
God. I told you we started something with this one.
Oh, boy.
That will always be funny, man.
All right.
All right, next up we have New York Giants at Carolina.
I picked the Panthers. I picked the Panthers. Graham
That's all I gotta say
is
is-
my guy.
Close.
I picked the Panthers. When he went up for that field goal, I'm like, I lost. 63 yards, I lost. Took an L. He kicked it, and it just went in the uprights, man. I'm like, wow.
He went in the upright, and it was all right. I picked the Panthers.
Yeah, I picked the Panthers, man.
We all went to Wakanda.
We all
and
picked
chose
the Panthers.
Wakanda.
Oakland. Oh, did y'all peep Eric Reed? What he do during the anthem?
He knelt, and then some of his fans was blowing him. So what?
Brother getting paid, and they won. So shut up about it.
Yeah.
All right, up next, Oakland at Chargers.
Pick them Chargers.
Chargers.
Chargers won out. I'm sorry, I told the Chargers. This next game, y'all confident with y'all pick?
Not really. I wasn't that confident. I went back and forth. Maybe I was. I don't know. I don't remember.
Set the tape.
You can send the
Minnesota
tape.
at Philadelphia.
I picked Philly.
Yeah, I picked Philly.
I had Minnesota.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I did kind of clown you a little
Yes,
bit.
you did.
I did.
Both of y'all was on.
I know you remember.
Yeah, shake it off.
I know you remember this.
Arizona at San Fran.
I picked Arizona.
Arizona.
I had Arizona too.
Dang, never.
Rams at Seattle.
Nah, that was a nail biter.
1, 2, 3.
Rams.
Great game though. Great game.
Great game.
Look, I ain't gonna lie. I was watching.
You pointed this out, and sure enough, it happened. I'll say that. I'll say that.
All right. Dallas at Houston. What a game. Incredible game.
Wow.
D. Hopkins. Woo.
Yeah,
Spin move. Spin
two
move.
of them. He hit that circle button real quick, man, didn't he?
What a game.
Hmm.
Who y'all have?
I picked Houston.
Houston.
Houston. And Houston won.
Yeah. That's the one I see where I erased Dallas. I erased it like at the last minute and picked Houston.
And the last but not least, this game was boring.
Yeah, it was
Washington
boring.
At New Orleans.
Only a all-time record was broken in that
Yeah,
game.
that's it.
That's all happened, really.
That's it. You know.
On Monday Night Football.
Wasn't nothing to
man.
really be like, oh man,
Right. Who you have?
I picked the Saints.
Yeah, I picked the Saints.
I have the Saints, and the Saints won.
Yeah. So
Totals.
what's that record?
Total.
Which we will have to debate after the show.
Oh no, it's on now. We good.
All right, I think he got it all together. Now.
Okay, you got it
Like
together.
that. Thanks,
I think
man.
his math was good.
So let's go to the record. So
all right.
So I started off. I was 9-6 this week.
Okay.
So that brings my total to 44. 44. 44, 32, and 2. 40.
For the 44.
Y'all gotta follow Spice Adams if y'all not
Please.
following him, man.
Not right now, but right
I
now.
think I got that video on my phone too.
Yeah.
I ended the week at 8-7. So I am at 39, 37, and 2.
Do they not? There it is.
Someone's
Out.
going down the wrong direction.
45, 47.
And I was 11 and 4.
Woo!
Yes.
Uh-oh. May come back. Where you stand?
42.
Hold on, wait a minute. You was what?
34,
Uh-oh.
and 2.
Uh-oh. Somebody done got hot. Somebody done got hot, dog.
What was your record for the week?
11 and 4.
Mm-mm.
So he picked 3 games opposite us?
Mm-mm. Yeah, shit. Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
It was that
He
one.
did.
Those 3 games.
That
Y'all was like,
one,
you
and
going
that
down
one.
third
Okay.
place?
Yep. Yep. And that move helped you. Now you in second place. No, now
No,
we
he
got
picked 2.
somebody done got up off the announce table and put you through the other announce table.
That's
So now
cool.
we going
Got
at
'em. Got 'em.
That's cool. That's cool.
All
Enjoy
right.
it now, Smooth.
Shouts out to is that Rico Sports. He says, or he or she says hi.
Hey, hey.
And what are you talking about right now? This is the platform pick'ems in which before the upcoming week we go ahead and get our picks out, say who we think gonna win, and at the end of week 17, the person with the most wins everything. So this is the platform pick'ems, and we're doing our results right now. Once again, he's up 44. I have 42. You have 39.
Yep.
There we go.
Time to redeem it on week 6, man.
Here
What
we
we
go.
gonna do?
All right.
Week 6.
And I gotta make sure he don't catch up with me. While I'm
Pick
talking.
something different.
While
dang
I'm
it.
talking.
Trying to ride our coattails.
Now,
And there's some tough games that I had to
Yes.
seesaw.
this had to
Woo!
probably be
I had to
this
like
week here.
toss a coin.
Oh, it was
This
easy
week
for me.
here was probably my hardest week of picks.
Yeah, this.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
I had to
Uh-oh.
shake my head. I might have to.
Yes.
I had to.
We
go
might
with my
have
heart.
position changes
I had to
after
go
this
with my
week.
heart instead of my head, man.
All right, let's
Very
go.
possible. Philadelphia. Oh, I'm sorry. Tomorrow night. Philadelphia at the Giants.
I picked Philly.
I picked Philly.
I have the Giants.
All right,
Oh,
well,
we
we're
already
starting out
kicking it
strong.
off.
Woo.
So he's getting ready to aiming for my neck right now, man.
All right. Or he could be aiming for the bench again. We'll see.
Ooh,
Find out. Tampa Bay at Atlanta.
I picked the Falcons.
I picked the Falcons.
I got the Falcons.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh at
Oh my
Cincinnati.
God.
I picked Cincinnati.
I went back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But I picked Cincinnati.
I picked Pittsburgh.
All right.
Mm.
Well, there's 2.
Mm.
Chargers. Yeah, that's 2. So I can be.
Yeah.
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 Chargers at
I mean, that's 2 either for or against.
Could be
We'll see.
tied right now.
Right.
Chargers at Cleveland.
I picked the Chargers.
I picked the Chargers.
Chargers.
I was so finna be like, that's
I
3.
wanted to
Right.
choose Baker. but
Yeah.
The Chargers actually have a great have a good team.
Yeah, they do.
They have a
surprised
nice
me.
little squad.
Yeah, they do.
Seattle versus Oakland.
Pick the Seahawks.
Yeah, Seattle.
Seattle.
Where they played us.
Chicago at Miami.
Shot-town, baby.
I got Miami.
And I have Chicago.
I went back and forth on that one too. I know.
Buddy.
I know.
Arizona at Minnesota.
I picked Minnesota.
I picked Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Yeah.
Indianapolis at the Jets.
Jets.
Indy.
Uh-oh. This might be
Man,
the one.
You might be.
This might be the one. Well, y'all could be wrong.
Right.
And he could be super wrong because that's 3.
Somebody's gonna hop somebody.
This is
week.
gonna be a
Somebody's
shift in
gonna hop
position.
somebody.
This is gonna be a shift
Yes.
in the structure of the platform pickups.
Right.
Gonna find out, man. Can't wait.
Remember, he started off on the wrong foot. He might just.
He might.
Carolina at Washington.
Carolina.
Yeah, Carolina.
I'm liking the Black Panther. I mean the Panthers. Carolina.
Oh, you're right. That's a Black Panther,
Okay.
technically.
Buffalo.
The Panther is black
Buffalo at
with a blue
Houston.
outline. I pick Houston.
Yeah, Houston, man.
Houston.
Yeah, I like the way they played. I like the way they played.
Rams at Denver. 1, 2, 3.
Rams.
There you go.
You picked Denver?
Nah, I picked the Rams.
Okay.
Jacksonville at Dallas.
Jacksonville.
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 Yeah.
Baltimore at Tennessee.
Baltimore.
Tennessee.
Uh-oh.
I went
This
back-
gonna be a week.
I went back and forth with that Tennessee,
This
man.
is gonna be a week.
I think Tennessee steps up to the plate against good competition.
They
at
gritty,
home.
man.
At home.
They gritty.
Yeah.
I like
This
them.
is gonna be a week.
Chiefs at New England.
Chiefs.
Remember that foreshadowing? You can't pick against the Chiefs right now. Chiefs.
Guess what?
He picked the Patriots.
Oh,
Yes! Yes!
man.
Oh man.
Because it's
Oh, my God.
It's kind of
Oh, my God.
But look, it's like this. A team
And
can
like
be-
that
can
and
be
like
hot
this and
as that thing. But then they head to New England, and it's on prime time.
Yeah.
NBC.
Sunday night.
Here's a guy,
Here's a guy.
and teams like to wilt
Ooh.
in New England.
Yeah.
I'm going off
At
that.
Foxborough.
And plus, Josh Gordon, he's getting there. Better and better. Edelman. That's going to open up things for who else? Rock.
I looked at it differently. I think this is the changing of the guard. I think this is a shift here on the platform pick'em. I think this is a shift in the National Football League on who is the best team. You got the young quarterback lighting up the league, and you got the veteran that's in Foxborough that's established. And I think this may be a statement game for Pat
But
Mahomes.
the problem is, and Stan already brought up stats to prove my point coming up. Pat Mahomes don't play defense. And the Chiefs' biggest weakness.
It's defense. That's true.
I mean, hold on. Since we
I didn't say the
Since this
defense
brother
would win
wanna-
this game. I can't argue with that.
Since this brother,
I
wanna
just
put
say
up
Pat
stats,
Mahomes.
I mean, you brought it up.
There are other teams that have allowed more points, though.
Okay.
Just want to say that.
So you're saying New England is one of those teams?
I'm just saying New England wasn't one of the teams that allowed lesser points. So
Well, yeah, it's true.
the Patriots right now have allowed. Dear God, how far down do I have to scroll? There they are. They've allowed 108,
And the Chiefs allow how many?
120 something.
129.
Prove my point.
But then again,
No. Just say
no,
you're right.
not actually.
Just say you're
Congratulations.
right.
Congratulations.
Prove my point.
I mean, okay.
Just say you're right. That's
So yeah, that's that. But
We'll
then
see
again,
who's right after this
Hey,
week.
I can't wait.
We
I
go,
can't wait.
man. This is it. And then we got the Monday night game.
Yes. San Fran at Green Bay.
Oh, I picked Green Bay.
Yeah, Green Bay.
Green Bay looking scary, man. Like, what's going on with that team?
Yeesh.
So what'd you?
I
pick?
just chalked that last game up to the kicker.
So what'd you pick?
Green Bay.
Okay. Like Green Bay looking scary, but I went with them.
Scary. I just chalked that last game up. But you know what? You have a point though,
Yeah. They,
because Aaron Rodgers can't be in his full self. He can't really move around like he usually.
Oh,
does.
hogwash! That dude had an excellent game on one leg a couple weeks ago. Don't give me that.
Yeah, but how long can you do that when you're Aaron
and
Rodgers?
that was week 1.
No, it
Yeah.
wasn't.
Yes, it was.
He got injured week 1. I'm talking after that.
Yeah. I mean, he's
Don't come for me, brother.
no,
But
actually, week 2 they tied.
I'm not talking week Negro.
No. What I'm saying is that he hurt his leg and came back that same day, and everybody was like, "Oh, he's the greatest of all time because of what he did."
I'm not talking about that game.
That's been his greatest game since he hurt his leg. Was week 1.
I'm not talking about that game.
What?
I'm not talking about that game. I'm not talking about that game when he tied. I think it was week 3. I think that's the game. Week 3, because
Like-
I'm trying to remember. Because we were going over the pickups, and I was like, that boy did a lot on one leg. Let me see here. Find a week where I didn't pick the Packers.
All right, week 3.
I didn't pick them in week 2.
It was.
I picked them
It was.
not in week 3.
It was the Redskins, and they got whooped.
It was week 4 when I picked them
Week
against
4,
Buffalo.
Yeah.
Bills.
Or they shut them out 22-0.
Like I said, this week 6 is a pivotal moment in the platform pick 'em up 2018, man.
Same issues that Green Bay is having trying to find their identity again. Philadelphia has the same issue. Wentz looks a little bit lost right now in the sauce.
Yeah.
Just a little bit lost in the sauce.
Man, they just need. You talking about Winston?
Carson Wentz.
Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz.
And then the whole team overall looks like they still hung over from the Super Bowl.
Yeah, and I think Wentz is trying to do too much, man. And he shouldn't have to do too much because he's got a whole team. But then you got your top running back that goes down IR,
Right.
ACL.
Right.
Now what do you do? Now they're talking about getting other
Sean McCoy.
McCoy
Right.
and Bell. They
Trying
trying
to
to shop
bring that
Bell.
Shady back.
You got Bell, Bell's out there.
He Shady going through his own personal issues, so will he really be the man?
Yeah, that's why I say I would go for Le'Veon Bell.
So overall, we know how the Rams are looking right now in the NFC. Is there another team that can scare the Rams right now?
In the NFC?
Yes.
Bears.
Yeah,
I can
Bears.
see that, especially if they play in Chicago.
Yeah,
They do.
They do.
Yeah, it's coming up too, like week.
Week
Bears.
11.
I'm looking at the Bears. I'm looking at the Patriots.
No, I'm talking about.
Just the NFC. Just the NFC be the Bears because of their defense. If a defense figures us out,
How about the Saints?
that's a shootout game. I could see us winning a shootout game. The defense is what I'm scared of. Defense against offense is what I'm scared of. All offense I put up against any offense, including the Chiefs, in points. The defense wise is what I'm afraid of. And I'm afraid of our defense and the way we're playing. So it's all gonna come down to defense for the Rams. Will they be stopped by defense or will our defense be a hindrance?
We'll find out. All right, so ESPN NFL Power Rankings.
Yes.
All right, so
I got the right one this time.
All right, so we're going from 5 to 1. So I'll go ahead and name them for me.
All right, number 5, we got the Jaguars. Number 4, we have the Saints. Number 3, we have the New England Patriots. Number 2, Kansas City Chiefs. Number 1, Los Angeles Rams.
All right, agree, disagree, thoughts.
I would have to agree this week. I would have to agree with this week. Looks like the New England Patriots is showing that they're not totally out yet. It's just a matter of time. But it's coming, man. It's coming. And I think, week 6 is going to be that time.
Should the Jags be top 5 right now?
Man, they look shaky, man. Their offense is just like...
Bortles, man. It's like one week you like,
It's
okay,
like
man,
Bortles-
we got it, but then the next week he's like, we gotta go.
Like, Bortles is not the man. Like, he is the equivalent of Trent Dilfer with the Ravens, 2000 Ravens. He's just there to not make a mistake.
That's all he does. What do you think, Sam?
I actually, there are a couple changes. I'm trying to remember what I said those changes were. I would have put the Saints above the Patriots. I would have done that. Jacksonville would not have been in there. I would have put the Bengals above Jacksonville. And that's it. You notice I'm putting New England more and more like out of this thing, right?
It's a matter of time, man. I'm telling you, it's a matter of time. That's what I believe. And I'm saying it with my picks.
All right. Yeah, and like I said earlier, I don't think Jacksonville should be top 5. Bengals should be in that thing.
The more and more I think about it, I'm thinking you all. I don't think they should be in the top 5 because their offense.
Saints should be higher than Patriots. I guess I'll give the Patriots a slight edge. But I'm liking the Bears a little bit too. They're
Man, their defense is starting to be like the defense of old. Like the Bears has always been known to have a great defense.
Can I throw out a stat real quick? We were talking about the Chiefs and Patriots. The Chiefs and the Patriots, that game. The last time they met up was September 7th, 2017. Yeah, they met up last year. Chiefs won 42-27 in Foxborough. That was without Mahomes in Foxborough.
That was week 1.
In Foxborough. Wasn't that your main reasoning? You were saying in Foxborough? Well, they've done it before.
That was the game that they celebrated their world championship.
And lost. So,
the banner raising game.
yep. I often enjoy banner raising games.
That's why I love that win. I'm like, I love it.
Speaking of banner raising, that is going to be one of my.
I often enjoy banner raising games. One of my favorite banner raising games was, it wasn't like a championship banner. It was retiring of a number. It was Paul Pierce jersey retirement night. You remember that? That was the same night of our NBA trade deadline special. We go upstairs and Celtics are getting blasted by the new look. Their first game together. Like
Yeah.
when LeBron was all smiling and stuff, kind of like how he's smiling in the LA. Brother smiling, dancing on the sideline and stuff, just having fun, just having fun. So I said all that to say I love banner raising games because the home team almost never gets what they want.
And the Eagles just barely won their banner raising game this year.
Yeah, barely did.
All right, AFC East in regards to the NFL standings.
Oh, here we go. Standings.
All right, Patriots and Dolphins are tied up top 3-2. Then you got the Bills and Jets tied for the lower records of 2-3.
All right. In the AFC North, we have the Bengals up top, 4-1. Ravens right under, 3-2. And third and fourth place are being shared. Well, I guess third is a tie. What?
Yeah.
I was looking deeper past the record, so I don't know really who's in first or not. But the Browns are listed in third at 2-1. Steelers are listed under them with the same record. I was looking at the points for and points against.
Mm-hmm.
It's different.
Yeah.
Steelers have more points for, but the Browns have lesser points.
I think they go by division at some point. If they're tied, they go by the division wins.
Oh yeah, so then the Browns are in third. All right.
And then after that, they go by conference wins.
So yeah, by division, the Browns are in third place.
Yeah.
Cool.
AFC West, I think that's Stanton, right? Okay. Oh, that's right. Okay, we switched.
I thought we were just reading an order. My bad.
Chiefs.
Oh, now you want to act like that. Last week, no, I don't want that.
I mean, I wanted the West for the sake of the NFC.
Gotcha.
You know, to talk
Right,
the
right.
Rams,
Yeah.
Okay.
because that's where they are, the NFC West.
Mhm.
Get it together,
Say
Smooth.
whatever.
I'm saying the truth. The truth ain't whatever.
AFC West, we have the Kansas City Chiefs, of course, sitting pretty at number 1. Chargers right there at number 2. Broncos are third place, and Raiders are dead last.
Dead last.
Shall I get the? You got the AFC South?
Yeah.
Okay.
Titans and the Jags are tied 3-2. Texans third place, but on the rise, I believe, 2-game winning streak. And the Colts 1-4.
It's bad.
NFC East. You want to take it?
No.
Okay.
I'll take the West in the NFC. Because it's got the Rams. Same way I want the Central in baseball. Because it's got the Cardinals.
Being a homer.
And then, baseball is just going to be hard for me. I don't know which one I'm going to pick. I don't know which one I'm going to pick.
Timberwolves. You're gonna do the Atlantic and the
Right.
the division of the Minnesota Timberwolves and
Yeah, I don't think we do divisions in basketball.
We just do the
Really don't,
top
'cause it
people.
don't matter.
top 8 in the East, whatever.
Yeah,
All right, so NFC East, Red. Oh my Lord, that division is terrible.
man.
The Redskins 2-2.
They used to be a powerful division.
Cowboys 2-3. Eagles 2-3. Giants 1-4.
Yeah, they used to be so powerful.
That's ugly. What you got listed? Because I'm on the NFL and they talking about the NFC West. I don't know what your screen looks like. No, I was just saying. Anyway, NFC West. What website are you reading over?
Just go to the NFC West. You got it, man.
Okay. Oh,
I got Google.
I'm on NFL. All right, so the NFC West, first place, sitting real pretty, 2-0 in their division, adding on to that 5-0.
Actually, there now.
Huh?
Yes, 2-0.
You got converted by yourself.
Yes.
See, he got a high off of last week.
I fixed it.
He got a high off of last week, and now you're reaching. You know what happens when you reach? You reach, I teach. Come on, young buck.
Hey. Okay.
You reach, put your hand down.
And the
The
NFC
teacher
West.
gonna become the student real quick.
Oh,
The NFC West is another ugly looking division because right under the undefeated 5-0 Rams, we have the 2-3 Seahawks, and then the Cardinals, who I picked to beat the 49ers, which they did, are now winners of 7 straight against the 49ers, are 1-4, and right there with the 49ers, 1-4.
and see, San Fran only 1-4 because they lost Garoppolo. Like that just killed their whole season.
Yeah.
Nah, they still would have been 1-4 because they're six strong. The Cardinals were 6 consecutive games against the 49ers. It's just something about that. It's like how a team that, like, back when LeBron and D Wade weren't on the same team, when after LeBron left Cleveland, D Wade, whatever team he was on, would always have a winning record against LeBron's team during the season. I don't know how, but it just happens. It's just one of those weird facts.
People always say LeBron will kind of take it easy against Dwayne Wade's team until when it matters most. Postseason, which they never faced each other, of course.
Yeah, because you top dog, everybody gunning for you. So the NFC North, we have the Bears looking impressive, 3-1. Green Bay Packers looking iffy, at 2-2.
Everything I wanted to say when you said the Bears, I just didn't want to get it out.
The Vikings.
Turn of the back. Oh my God.
Oh my God! There's that word again. And in third place, they are also looking iffy. The Vikings, what's going on with y'all? And the Lions, actually, they're in last place, but they're actually looking pretty good so far.
Just can't win
They're 2 and
these
3.
games.
You just can't win the games. These pesky games get in the way.
So
Those pesky
So-
damn.
they beat New England,
Yeah,
and then they beat who else? They beat Green Bay,
Green Bay.
but then they lose against teams like the Jets.
I mean, well, you
Hey,
know,
what's going on?
we gave them the New England game based off of coaching, so we gave them that one. But yeah, the other games, that's just malarkey. What's left? The South.
those pesky
Those pesky things we get paid to do.
those
In the South,
games.
we have the Saints 4-1,
Who that?
Panthers 3-1, Buccaneers 2-2, Falcons. Man, what's going on?
Dang.
2
Dang.
years ago, you was like a freaking play away from winning the freaking Super Bowl, and now y'all 1-4.
And yet I keep picking this team to win games. I don't know why I do this.
You have faith in them.
Because the other
It's
teams.
like abuse.
Okay.
It's like personal abuse or something.
Did the Falcons win last week?
Like quit hitting yourself.
Last week.
Keep on picking the Falcons to win these games.
They
keep
did
on
not. They
losing.
lost against Pittsburgh. I mean, outside of the Pittsburgh
Oh my
game,
gosh.
the game against Cincinnati, that was just an overtime juggernaut piece of crap. And
Watch Tampa Bay bring in Fitzpatrick at halftime.
I swear to God,
and
if they,
win the game.
I'm letting y'all know. I'm letting y'all know. Matter of fact, I'm saying it right now. My pick is contingent. So my pick for week 6.
No. Your picks is what your pick you pick. That was
Nuh-uh.
it.
Nuh-uh.
No, you can't
Nuh-uh.
go back. No,
If-
that's it.
Nuh-uh.
After we move on.
Hold on. I
move
know you
man.
ain't talking, Mr. I quit. Talking about something. That's it. You messaged us halfway through a week like, I quit.
That was the messenger. That wasn't live on the show.
But we talked about it, though, that same week.
No, you gotta stand by your
You
picks.
said
Take
That's
your
cool.
L.
I'm going to stand
You
back.
get that L, you gotta take your L.
I'm going to stand back.
Just like you take your W, you gotta take your L.
I'm going to stand back.
all right. So,
Kinda.
still a little bit in football, but it'll kind of branch out to other sports.
Yeah.
Thanks to Jalen Ramsey and what he said in regards to Tyreek Hill last week. The trash.
What did he
talking
say? What did he say for people
Jalen
who didn't know?
Ramsey. He was like, okay, I've been to the Pro Bowl as a cornerback. But Tyreek Hill, he's a wide receiver who went to the Pro Bowl as a return specialist or a punt returner, not for a wide receiver. So you can't say nothing about me, dog, because I got in doing my position.
But what'd you do during the game, young buck?
He did get dusty. He did get dusty. So, in honor of him,
I like this.
who do we feel are our top 3 trash talkers of all time?
Of all times.
All time.
Draymond Green. Is this in any particular order? Draymond.
It can be. Or
Draymond Green for getting in the heads of people. Gary Payton, who people say is probably one of the only people to get in the head of Mike. And who else? Jeez. Lance Stevenson doesn't really talk. He just does stuff. Yeah. Third. I guess.
I thought I was the only one that come in.
Trash talking. With T.O., did he really talk trash? No, he just talked. Josh Norman.
Okay.
Forgot about good old Josh Norman.
Sit on. Here we go.
All right, I have 3, and I have to have an honorable mention. So my 3.
Wait, we get to do honorable mentions?
I'm calling the article.
You always call it audibles.
Go ahead.
Damn it.
Go ahead and do one.
Richard Sherman.
Okay. So my main 3 is, of course, you gotta name the man, the greatest trash talker of all time, Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali. That's
Could've
right.
swore it spelled M-U-H.
I know what I said. I know what I said. Muhammad Ali.
Mohammed.
Yes.
You'd have made this man Middle Eastern for real.
Malcolm X.
Yeah.
Mohammed.
My name is Malcolm
This guy.
I am Malcolm X.
This guy not only talked trash to you, he made it rhyme, and he backed it up and whooped your tail, and there's nothing you can do about it. I remember. I don't remember because I wasn't alive.
You was there.
I wasn't even alive then. But I saw the old tapes of him and Joe Frazier going at it, trash talking. Why did Ali have a rubber gorilla? This is the Thriller in Manila. This guy was dark. He's dark skinned. He was a dark skinned man. All right, talking about Joe Frazier. He called him an Uncle Tom. And had a big rubber gorilla in his hand. He said, "Look at here. This is Joe Frazier, and it's me." Pop, 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 pop. And you know, gorillas, and you talk about gorillas and black men. You know, that's not. This dude actually had a rubber gorilla. Hey, look at him. This is him in Manila. Come on, gorilla. We in Manila. I'm like, wow, and proceeded to win. I'm like, wow, this is crazy. So Muhammad Ali is one. Gary Payton, the glove. Every time, just go back and look at the old game tapes of any Seattle Sonics game.
Supersonics.
Yes, the Supersonics.
Put some respect on it.
And when they cut to Gary Payton, he talking. There's not one point where you don't see him not talking. He's got that little snarl. You can tell he's saying something because he's got that snarl on his face. And he's saying something. Choking or chewing gum and talking to somebody. And you can tell it's getting to his opponent when his opponent kind of trying to look straight and they shaking his head like. And they'll turn like, shut up, man. You know he got him. And you can see Gary Payton's eyes light up when he do that. He do that little, hold on somewhere, man. He just talk even more. Gets on everybody's nerves.
His reactions be priceless, though.
Yes. Hey, don't call no foul on him. You know, he's all going crazy.
I ain't even foul,
Gary
bro.
Payton. He's always talking to the refs. He just talk. He just talking all the time.
Shut up, man. I was on the play.
Shut your ass up. And then number 3, Richard Sherman. When he talks, he's talking all facts. He talking mess, but he talking all facts to you. I remember him and what's my man's name? Stephen A. Smith got on the show First Take and both of them going back and forth, and you know Stephen A. You can't really top Stephen A. But Richard Sherman got with him, just naming all kinds of facts. Look at the top 5 receivers. He'll pull up some stats on you in a minute, and then get on the field. I'll never forget NFC Championship game with him. And what's the guy named 49ers?
When you stick a sorry receiver on me like Crabtree, that's exactly what you were gonna get.
He beat Crabtree, knocked it down, and he went to try to shake his hand. Right. I think facetiously, but he's trying to be a good sport. Try to shake his hand. He's like, no, I don't want no part of it. You knew he was hyped because he knew the trash talking got in his head. And so by the time he got to the reporter, started talking, he was amped. That's why you don't put the sorry receiver on me.
Sorry receiver on me like Crabtree. That's what you're gonna get.
That's what you gonna get.
Don't you ever talk about me. What? That's one of the funniest moments. Her response, who was that? Pam Oliver? Just so lost.
No.
Aaron Andrews, like, don't you ever talk about me. What?
Like, what?
Well.
Crabtree.
What did I do?
What? Huh? The hell?
And so, yes, that's my third one. And now my honorable mention is somebody you wouldn't even think would be a great trash talker. But according to his opponents and his teammates, he was one of the best trash talkers there was.
Who come?
Larry Bird.
Oh yeah, I did hear about that.
Oh yeah.
Larry Bird, he would talk to you quietly. He's like, you ain't gonna make this next shot. He'll tell you, look, he'll have to inbound the ball to me. I'm gonna catch you right there on baseline, and I'm gonna hit this 3, and we're gonna win the game. Nothing but net. And they would be looking at him like, man, go on somewhere, white boy. You ain't gonna do that. Boom, boom, swish, and it happens just like he said. And he'll just turn and have a little smirk on his face. You would never know. He's a humble guy from French Lick, Indiana. Humble. When you talk to him,
nothing humble
nice
come
guy.
out of Indiana.
He will talk to he will talk you to death on the court.
Michael Jackson.
You think Michael's humble?
You
You think Michael Jackson was humble? Y'all ain't never see that video of him in some antique shop with all these ugly looking furniture things that was worth millions and hundreds of thousands of dollars. He was talking to that white man like it's nothing, like yoo-hoo, I'll take all of these.
Yes, all of them.
And the British reporter was like, they're expensive. Michael's like, so? I was like,
I gotta go back and look at the tape.
So
he was like, I know.
Comments. Shouts out T-Bone. He says, I guess it's for Stan. He said, I would not have you disparage the good name of the San Fran 49ers.
Yo, T-Bone.
What's up?
When the San Francisco 49ers play the Arizona Cardinals, they have lost the last 7 consecutive games. Yo, T-Bone, you know what consecutive means? It means one right after the other. One right after the other.
Yeah.
They had our numbers.
Same old sorry Rams.
Ken Norton hit the post.
Yeah. I hated the 49ers to my core. I hated them. And when they finally won. Oh, it was so. Oh my God. Oh my God. I was so happy. Oh, and he said, how do you forget primetime? Now, primetime, he talked mess, but it was really after the game. And I remember that classic sound bite where he went back to Atlanta, where he went, he signed with the 49ers. Him and what's his name? Andre Rison got into it. They was practically banging on the field. They let him play, and the next play, Prime picked it off, went and took the ball all the way to the house. And while he was running, he's high-stepping, pointing to everybody on the sideline as he was doing it. Yeah, that was a
I'm
classic.
better than you. I'm
talk-
better than you.
And then after the game, he says, "This is my house. This is always gonna be my house."
T-Bone says they're 5-time champs. Feel the power.
Woo.
When the last time y'all won one though?
Right. When the last time you won though?
Like 10 championships.
When the last time you won?
When the last?
That's all
Hold
you
on,
can
here it
say.
is. Here it
That's all
is.
you can really say.
It's like when the last time you
That's all
did
you
it.
can say.
When's the last time you were in a position to do it? When's the last time y'all saw postseason?
Well, actually, a couple years ago when they played the Ravens.
Yeah. Wasn't that long ago.
Couple years ago. That
2012,
was at
2013.
least. That was
That
Ray.
was Colin
How long ago did Ray
Kaepernick.
Lewis retire?
Taking him
How long ago did Ray Lewis retire?
about 5 years ago.
All right, so that was then. You know what's happened in 5 years?
That's more recent.
Tom Brady done won like 2 of them.
Yeah.
Not Drew Brees. Who got their first one? Philly got one without
According to
their
some of us
star
on the
quarterback,
pick, the Rams getting ready to win one.
and the Rams gonna win one.
There you go. All right, so.
That was fun, man. Oh, you got to get yours, man. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Pass me up.
Hold on, man.
All right, hold. All right, so
It's still fun.
Steve Smith.
Ooh, I forgot about him.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
that little dude can talk, man.
Yes, and he still does it now.
Yeah, for a living. He gets paid for it.
He still does it now. Ask Michael Irvin.
Yeah.
Oh
That
yeah, they
was
be going back and
hilarious.
forth.
That
What he
was
talk about his
hilarious.
suit? What he say about his
He
suit?
will
bro?
he will clown you in a minute.
It don't matter. He goes at it. It doesn't matter who you are.
Moves up there looking like a
He's
leprechaun.
a natural, and you have to be when you know you that size. You know, you got a chip on your shoulder.
Yeah.
And the chip bigger than you.
Yeah. T-Bone, we had your back already. We always said 2013 Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't win it though.
Another one is I'm going wrestling.
Yeah, I didn't want to cheat that and say wrestling.
I had to go ahead and do it, man. The Rock.
Yeah.
I had to, man.
Comedy.
God,
Comedy.
He would embarrass your soul.
Now we had an argument last week that somebody written down all his jokes.
Somebody written down.
Written, yeah. That's what I said. You heard what I said. I said it right, and you know what I mean. Now T-Bone.
Somebody written down.
Yes.
Not
T-Bone.
written down, written down.
Chime
Not
in.
even wrote down, but it written down.
Chime in, T-Bone.
Somebody written down all
Did
that.
somebody write all of The Rock's material? Please tell us.
That wasn't
Yes,
the
but
argument
that was a good
though.
one. Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
you-
The main argument was
You
Stone
were saying.
Cold.
You were saying.
The main argument was Stone Cold.
Right. And I said that was improv. Totally improv. And you said no, it wasn't. I know what I said. I said no, it wasn't. I know what I said. I said it. T-Bone, I'm excited right now.
I said it, and I'm proud of it.
You doggone right, I said it.
Here we
T-Bone,
go.
I need your input on that,
Help me, please.
man.
All
Ain't no
right.
help me, please. I know I'm right.
So while T-Bone is looking at the network.
What's your third one? What's your third pick, man?
While T-Bone checking to see if all his jokes was written down.
Right.
Yeah, written down.
So my last one.
That sound like a name of somebody. Hello, my name is written down.
My last one. This man, every press conference
Let me pull up
is
this.
entertaining. This man will have you, after you beat him up, he will have you jump over an octagon and attack his camp, and then have somebody
Oh,
from the crowd
yes.
go over the octagon and attack him.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
The Notorious.
Yes. Counter.
McGregor.
That dude will get under your skin so quick.
Yeah.
Do not do what's called a weigh-in. It's a round.
Yeah.
Something gonna happen to you. I'm surprised nothing happened between him and Floyd.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, man. This dude,
I think
he's a trash talker, but man, he gets real personal
Yes.
and real racist real fast.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. The funniest thing I ever heard him say, because it's so true, was to Floyd Mayweather. Why you got that backpack on? You can't even read.
Wow.
I'm
But
like,
when he
what?
called him boy, he kept on calling him boy.
Oh yeah,
I'm
now
like,
that I was like,
that
whoa,
didn't
whoa,
sit right with me, man.
whoa, brother.
Did you know? Did you catch what he talked? With Khabib?
Yeah.
You hear what he said about his father and his religion, dog?
Did you hear what
I
Khabib's
can't
father?
even repeat what he said.
Did you hear what
about him.
Khabib's father said he was gonna do to Khabib? He was like, his punishment is gonna be worse than anything the UFC could have gave him. I'm like, uh-oh. And ain't he Russian?
He said,
I don't want to mess with. I don't,
Off with his head.
Connor
Hold on,
said,
you
I'm
remember,
gonna try to
don't you-
clean this up, but Connor said something about his father in the church putting his mouth on something that's not edible.
well, all right.
Yeah, and it was not good. And yeah, I would have hopped that fence too.
But what's crazy
I
is
would've
he
hopped
hopped the
the-
fence and went to his coach. It's like, what you hitting his coach for?
Because they were talking mess outside.
But his father said his camp is the no nonsense.
All right, so check it out.
You know, he's Russian.
Don't find it back.
USSR.
Okay, T-Bone.
Brian Gerwitz worked with him a lot.
Okay,
Then he said he did have to improv on live TV though.
thank you.
So is it a half and half?
Sound like
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he took the safe route and said, "That's a good answer. That's a good answer, T-Bone. You don't want to get in the middle of this.
That's a good answer. Good.
Good answer. Good answer.
all right, so that was a cool topic right there.
That was fun, man. We gotta think of some other cool things.
Can I think of a? Can I say another trash talker? I like Shaq. Cause Shaq will talk trash then, now, and forever.
Right, he would. Ooh, yeah.
Oh,
That's
Kevin
another one, too.
Garnett will get in your head.
He'll forget where he is. He'll be on TV and forget where he was. Yeah, that was.
Man, another thing. I know I was thinking Lance Stevenson with what he does. You know who else will get in your head with what he does?
Yes, indeed.
What current players? Rajon Rondo. He'll boy, don't get a free throw. He's like, no, break it.
Right.
When you miss it, hey, no, okay. Man, look.
Rodman was the king of getting you in your head, though. He wouldn't. He didn't have to talk about you. Wrapped around his little bit, and then he'll do the little undertones, and he'll touch you. He'll touch on you and stuff, feel on you, fall on you. It's like, man, get off of me.
Here's the kill me. He'll like run away and the knees run all high.
Man, look, Mike and Kobe used to talk trash too.
Your press off, you know he did something wrong.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah, got it.
You remember Mike and Kobe would talk trash, even to their own teammates. You remember that Kobe thing? He was like, "Don't you touch me! Don't you touch me no more!" This entire bleeping scrimmage. Then look at the teammate. Wink at him. I'm like, "Oh, Kobe."
That was Jeremy Lin. He was going off on.
Yup. That was a different one. It was one before Jeremy Lin. He was going up. Boy, you saw that video? He was like, "You ain't finna make that. You ain't finna make that. Get out of here. You ain't gonna make." I'm like, "Good Lord, is you mad, Kobe?"
Oh, speaking of knocking people out, that's what Jimmy Butler did today.
Oh, yes. Thank you. We're going to talk about that. What's funny is Jimmy Butler talked all that mess and then added insult to injury. Took the third string and beat the starters. And what were his exact words? Hold on. Let me pull it up. So, yeah, that was it. Y'all can't win without me. Y'all need me. It's like, whoa.
They said that Cat, Cat Williams, called Anthony
I mean, you could have just kept it a cat. We would have known what you meant.
Yeah.
while Butler was playing defense on him, Cat was post him up. He was like, Cat, you can't score.
Wow.
And after he said that, the report stated that Cat, instead of posting up still, he put the ball back out.
Wow.
Cat's
Got his
soft,
head
man.
up.
Threw the ball back out.
Got his head like
The main thing was Karl Anthony Towns and Andrew Wiggins versus Jimmy Butler, which has been the whole surrounding of this whole Jimmy Butler thing. It started off with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it transferred over to Andrew Wiggins. And then Nick Wiggins, which is his brother. And then Steven Jackson. I don't know why in the Sam Hill he hopped in it. But he hopped in it and he was like, "Oh no, this ain't."
It's like he hopped in the stands in
And-
the Detroit Brawl.
And
He
then
just hopped in
Andrew
it too.
Wiggins responded to Steven Jackson, and then his brother did too. And Steven was like, y'all know where to find me. This ain't what you want." I'm like, uh-oh.
He will fight a fan. He will fight you.
He will fight a fan. He will fight a man. He will fight anything that he can.
Yeah, so trash.
He will fight the rim. He will fight them all.
I hope that
He'll even fight the basketball.
We gotta do something with coaches, cause you know we gotta do something with coaches, cause you know when you talk about coaches, go back and go to YouTube and look up Bill Parcells' press conferences, and don't when someone asks him a stupid question, he will turn you into a man this small.
I mean, if that's the
After he
case,
get
you got to
through with
mention Mr. Pop. Because Pop
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
even
yeah.
like y'all.
He'll say 2 words and just
Him?
make you look
I got
stupid.
someone else. Calvin McRae. Look at his video.
Ooh, where he snapped an old dude. That was hilarious. Oh my God.
Calvin McRae.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
You gotta check it out when you get a chance.
Oh, my God.
I knew it was coming.
All right, so
Anyway,
college football. Week
we all
six
forgot
takeaways.
about college football, man.
So much going on, right?
Hey.
Week 6 takeaways. Anything off the dome?
Upset. Yeah, that's him. The Texas Longhorns and the Oklahoma Sooners, man. Red River rivalry. Texas came up big, man, and beat Oklahoma.
Are they back now?
It looks like it because you beat a team like Oklahoma, and Oklahoma came back. That was one of the best games of the year. And that young kicker, not only the young kicker, the young
pressure.
snapper,
No pressure.
and the young holder, all of them freshmen, stood up and came up big on the last play of the game and kicked that thing, man. We're in an age where all the kickers missing everything. Made his.
Yo, I feel you on that Texas-Oklahoma game. And, you know, Oklahoma, they, as a result, dropped 4 spots. Texas hopped up 10.
Yep.
You know what's worse than that? You know what's worse than that? That Florida and LSU game. LSU was dropped 8 spots.
Yeah.
Florida hopped up 8 spots.
And you tell you what, Miami, Florida State, chippy, as usual. Great game, man. Miami somehow came back to win. Somehow. Because Florida State had them on the rope. It was like, it's the name of the game with this Florida State team, man. They had them and they gave it up right there at the end of the game, and it fizzled out. Kept getting sacks. They giving up sacks, giving up the ball, turnover chain. Miami won by 28-27, man. That was a good game too, man.
Also. Oregon is up 1 spot.
Will the Tigers survive after this year?
Nope. I hate to say this, but when it comes down to black coaches in college football, they don't give them a chance. You one and done. Or if you're lucky, you're 2 and done.
Or if you're real lucky,
If you're real lucky, you'll be like,
you go to the NFL. And you get done there.
yeah, like, I mean, college football has a history of not giving black coaches a chance. They'll give you a chance. They'll give you a little bit, and then if you don't take that little bit, boom, you're gone.
You know what? I actually hold out for football coaches, and I'll tell you why. Marvin Lewis is my inspiration for holding out on football coaches.
He's every black coach's dream right now.
He has dirt on somebody.
Right,
He has
got
to.
have some dirt on somebody.
He gotta have dirt on somebody.
I
got
video.
pictures, text messages, videos, letters.
I got VHS.
I got VHS. I got cassette tapes. I got DVDs, CDs.
I got Ricky vinyl on it.
Vinyl.
Look, did you already say cassette tapes? I got cassette tapes and all the pencils in the world to rewind it back. I got you.
He's got to, because, man, you stay with the team almost 20 years.
Or
And you a black coach?
who he married to? Is his wife someone in
I
the
don't
in the
know.
Bengals executive office?
Mm.
It's something. We got to look into this. There is some trickery afoot. Okay.
Foolery afoot. Right, yeah. Oh wow! See, I knew you were gonna say something wild. You gonna say something wild, man.
Look, because if you hadn't said foolery, I'm like, I said trickery. What are you talking about? No, I know. What? No,
Yeah.
when you said F, I was like, I get what you're saying. But nobody said F until you slid in foolery. I was like, okay, you good. All right. It ain't safe for the
Yeah.
Cincinnati has made it on.
At number 24, we have Mississippi State.
At 23, we have South Florida. 5-0.
22, Texas A&M.
21. Good God, down 13 spots. I think that's the biggest drop. It is down 13 spots, the biggest drop of the week. Auburn.
Look at here, number 20, NC State. 5-0.
19, Colorado.
Number 18, losers of their first game of the year. And dropped 5 spots
messed
because of it.
That's messed
University of Kentucky.
And number 17. Oh, for the first time, I get to call.
And I'm not mad about it.
They hop one spot, Oregon.
And I'm
16.
number 15, Wisconsin.
Number 14, Florida. Up 8 spots.
Dropping down 8 spots like
Right.
saying
Up 8
earlier.
spots now.
LSU and them Tigers.
Come on, bird die.
I still can't
Oh, that's a
say it.
Auburn.
One of these, look, I feel like I'm going to be able to say it next week. Dang nabbit. Number 12,
Yeah.
up 3 spots. Looks like somebody's securing their coaching job for now.
For now.
You got Michigan.
Wait until that Michigan and Ohio.
That's going to get them fired. Because they're going to lose. Number 11, Oklahoma. And they dropped 4 spots. That's lucky.
Going up 2 spots at number 10, UC.
Hopping up 10 spots at number 9, Hook 'em Horns.
Yeah.
Texas.
Number 8, Penn State. That rhymes.
Going up 3 spots.
Washington.
Washington.
You just got to throw. You got to throw. Oh, man. Number 6. I get them every week.
Every week
they
you
just
get 'em.
they keep moving with me. Number 6 up 3 spots. We got West Virginia.
Number 5, Notre Dame. Yep.
Number 4,
At number 3, we have Ohio State University.
At number 2, we have the Georgia Bulldogs.
and number 1,
Still,
the team that's going to probably pummel Mizzou.
I like how you say probably.
Yes. Probably?
You
no,
re-
no. It's a
It is
guarantee.
going to happen.
Guarantee.
The beautiful thing is it'll be nationally broadcast so everybody can see it.
Oh, everybody gonna
And I
see
saw
the.
that-
Wait, no. You know what they might do? Wait, no. The SEC does air on CBS, doesn't it?
Yeah, but that's not gonna be
Right, yeah. I saw it last night. It said game time at 6 p.m. on ESPN. I said,
Oh no.
Wait a minute. That's the college game day game?
no.
Speaking of getting fired, this might be the game where Barry Odom gets fired.
Yes.
I still don't know who that brother is.
So, going back to him, because I said it at the beginning of the show, Mizzou had an opportunity to beat South Carolina. At South Carolina, one of the drawbacks from Mizzou since Odom has taken over as he has not beat one of the South Carolina is an elite team, but they're higher than Mizzou. You know, you got like the Mizzou, Vanderbilt, whatever. Then you got South Carolina, LSU.
Right.
Then you got Alabama and
Who above Alabama?
Auburn. You know what I'm saying?
The Tears.
Right.
Talking about the Tears.
Oh.
I ain't talking about this actual level, but tiers. Mizzou cannot get that second tier since Barry Odom took over. They had a chance to do that. This past weekend had a great start to the game. All of a sudden, here comes the rain, and they just like the song said, "I can't stand the rain,"
Right.
because that team.
Blame it on the rain.
And I believe he called that turnover by Dulot, didn't he? He threw the ball to the
I didn't watch the game.
Dulot.
I can't remember the last time I saw a Mizzou college game. Period.
See?
That kind of stays where we are right now in football. But
No, I said period. Baseball included too, and basketball, and whatever other sport they play. Field hockey, softball, badminton, tennis.
Yeah.
You can't do it.
Like when?
You can't do it
Like win games.
unless Oregon just screws all the way up.
But
Since LaMichael James, baby.
imagine it was pouring down rain. I guess a receiver must have slipped on the ground, but do like still do the ball anyway. To that open area, and all of a sudden,
Mine.
linebacker ran for an interception for a touchdown.
Mine.
Man, stupid, man. Just like they had a chance a couple weeks ago to knock off number 2 Georgia. Had them in their hands, but they kept on turning the ball over.
And here's the thing. Like we saw this with the Rams here at St. Louis. You can tell what is a okay team to a on the rise to an elite team.
We ain't seen no passes like that.
And to a sorry team.
Elite teams, they don't continue to do a passive burst. Shoot yourself in the foot.
Right.
Why is that the
In the
thing
leg.
we say on here?
In the leg.
Why is that? Why is that the thing we? I thought he shot himself in the foot.
No, it was in the leg.
But that's what Mizzou does against great opponents or a higher opponent. They shoot themselves. They shoot themselves, period. It's bad. They drop open passes. They should have caught passes. Easily should have caught and dropped it. They don't take advantage of situations where they can go up 10 and not 3 points. You know what I'm saying? But elite teams like the Rams, what they do? Okay, they down against Seattle. What they do? They possession. Touchdown.
Yeah. Or they take advantage of the situation. They look at the situation and they outfool the other. They outfool the other coach and win the game,
Right. So,
taking advantage of the situation.
Wait a minute.
but they,
Oh my
it
God.
also shows that Odom doesn't know how to get these guys over the hump. And that's the biggest problem right now. He remember last year he had the big old rant about the team. Oh, keep getting fouled out. But I beat these guys. We're gonna do it. I'm gonna make.
It's all talk.
As soon as you play a,
You got to walk it like you talking, man.
right. As soon as you play
I said that, Migos. You know what I said?
As soon as you play an upper echelon team, you just flip.
Yeah.
And it's sad. And with that being said, Odom,
I know what I be saying.
We were talking about it. We were talking about it. We were talking about where Plaxico Bear shot himself. Not only did he shoot himself in the leg, he shot himself in the leg at the club. And a year
Right.
ago, he explained how he did it.
Know what he do?
He said, and I quote, "My gun came unhooked from my belt and went sliding down my right pant leg. My instant reaction was to catch it before it hit the floor, and I reached down with my right hand to grab it, and I guess my finger hit right on the trigger because it went off." And then what's crazy is, last year, Aqib Talib was on the Plaxico Bears train. He shot himself in the leg in June of last year. Did anybody know? Did y'all know that?
I didn't know that.
Aqib Talib.
Right. Right. If you have the ability to do sound effects, it'd be over. It'd be over.
What's good
But
with
yeah,
NFL
what we
players
got
shooting
next, man?
themselves?
What we got next?
all right, up next.
NBA
Now we go
time.
to the NBA and our NBA predictions. So,
Oh yeah, we get back to
start
my
what,
folder
is it
back.
next Tuesday, opening night for the NBA. Is that correct? 16th, right?
Thursday.
Or Thursday. Okay.
Because it's on TNT.
Well, normally that's first week. No, it's Tuesday.
It is Tuesday?
So
Oh.
next Tuesday.
On TNT though, right?
Yes, it all begins. NBA season is back. And speaking of which, tonight, after our show, Lakers, Golden State. I'm gonna play both games we played on the whole preseason.
At 27.
And the ball makes his first game. Lakers with LeBron James. So a lot of stuff gonna happen tonight.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll see.
I know it's
Mhm.
preseason.
Hopefully we can get this show going.
Right.
We can watch some of this game.
We about to pick our peoples? Because I'm ready. I'm ready.
What we're gonna do here is instead of doing division winners, we're gonna just choose the 8 teams that will win in the East, 8 teams that will win in the West. Then we decide who's going to the conference finals in the West and the East, and who's going to win the whole thing.
Let's go.
Then,
I don't want to start.
okay, I'll start. Are you prepared?
Yes. I just ain't want to start. I always got to start with me. Dang it.
All right, so
No, we don't. When we do the platform pickups, who start? Me. Results, who start? Me. So I don't want to start this. It's all about me, and I love me some me.
I don't want to go. Eastern Conference. We got 8 teams that's gonna go to the playoffs. Here's my 8 teams that I predict.
Because he said it like we ain't know. You know it's gonna be 8 teams.
It ain't gonna be 9 or 10. More than 6 and 7. Yeah.
I'm sorry. What's funny is his breakdown though, because that sounds like something Charles Barkley would say. It ain't gonna be 9 or 10, but it's gonna be more than 6 and 7, which leaves 8.
It leaves 8.
8 got 2 holes in it,
All
like
right.
2 Krispy Kreme donuts.
All right, let's focus.
Let's get it.
Toronto.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Raptors gonna go. Boston Celtics. 76ers. Cavaliers will eke in. Pacers. Heat. Bucks. And the Pistons. Yeah.
Let's go. First place. Got the Celtics.
Oh, he doing the order. See, he called an audible. Oh.
Oh, we not doing C's?
No.
Oh, man. Okay.
You can, you know. I can call an audible. You can call an audible.
All right, so I got Celtics, Raptors, Sixers. I got the Pacers, then the Bucks, then the... Oh, snap. That's not right. All right, my bad. Pacers, Bucks, Wizards. Did that sound like Hey Siri?
Oh, the phone! You got it? That was
Hold
your
on.
phone?
Pacers. Okay, I guess that was her trigger word.
Your phone.
Damn, I gotta start over. All right, Celtics, Sixers, Raptors, Bucks, Pacers, Cavaliers, Wizards, Heat.
so because I also had Cavaliers as well, but you are thinking that Cavaliers going to the playoffs.
Yeah, they'll make it.
Okay. So you didn't
Barely.
Have, so you didn't have the Wizards.
I did not have the Wizards. No, I just something ain't sitting right with me. I think the Pistons. We talked about this a little bit, but their new coach, you know, he came from Toronto. They might overtake the Wizards.
And I have
Just by just enough.
I have the Pacers, Bucks, Cavaliers, Miami Heat, Wizards, Philadelphia, Toronto, and Boston.
So did we all have the same thing? Who'd you have?
Only different was
I picked
Oh, you
Detroit.
picked the Pistons.
I
That's right.
picked Detroit over Washington.
Who's the coach in Detroit right now?
The coach that coached the Raptors last year.
He is? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, huh.
That's why
Well.
I picked them.
That's the case. No, I'm just
And we talk about how they got a decent young.
and having a full off season to play in the next 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So we just picking like championship seeds and winners. We're not picking like MVP stuff either. Okay. Dang it. Cause I had mine. LeBron James.
Go to the West.
LeBron James.
All right, West Coast.
All right, West Coast, the best coast. Really it is. Got the Rockets, Warriors, Trailblazers, Thunder, Jazz, the Spurs, the Timberwolves, and the Lakers. So you see what I left out.
Yes.
All right, we got the Lakers, Warriors, Thunder, Timberwolves, Blazers of the Trail, Pelicans, San Antonio, Houston.
All right. I have Lakers, Golden State, Thunder, Trailblazers, Jazz, Rockets, Spurs.
So
So you X'd out the Pelicans
Oh, you got that Pelicans.
and the
I said
Timberwolves.
Pelicans as well. And I picked the
I picked the Pelicans. I feel like this is going to be a career-defining season for Anthony Davis.
So this is where he makes his money in the future, going somewhere else.
Yes. This is where he builds up his clout to be recruited by the team.
Oh, I'm adding. I'm going to say I'm going to give it right ahead to the
Okay.
Timberwolves. I feel like we're going to have to make it
Really? Yeah.
The,
I made this pick before I seen all the turmoil there, but I still.
you want to know why I picked the Timberwolves? You want to know what the main sentence in all of the things that have been talked about with Jimmy Butler is? The main sentence is Jimmy Butler showed up to practice.
Yeah.
He's still showing up.
Talking mess, buddy.
He ain't holding out. He's not saying I ain't playing till y'all trade me. He's showing up. He's doing what he got to do. He is playing, and I feel like that is gonna light a fire within somebody other than Karl Anthony Towns, because he is just as soft as a pillowcase stuffed with marshmallows. You see what happened?
Right.
You talk. What's the result of him talking mess? You pass it out.
Pass the ball away.
You pass out.
Never mind.
You right.
I don't want to post him up.
I got mind control over. I got mind control over Jimmy G buckets. Let me tell you something. when he defended me in the post and he talk mess, I pass the ball out. But when it's an open lane, I'ma dunk it.
All right, so who you have going to the Eastern Conference Finals?
Eastern Conference Finals, I have the Celtics and I have the 76ers.
I got the Celtics and the Raptors.
Ooh, the Raptors.
No, I don't believe in the Raptors. I just believe in the 76ers messing up.
Well, we can knock off our whole bet about you getting your hair cut bald.
Oh yeah.
That's gone. Too late.
No, because we said Raptors winning the whole thing.
Yeah. You said you're going to cut all your hair if that happens, but you've already cut all your hair.
Yeah, I did.
So,
I still stand on what I said though. Just just went ahead. It was a damned if I do, damned if I don't type thing with that. You really believe in Philly? You trusted the process, huh? They talk smack.
yes.
You know what else is going to be the key? The fact that this year the Celtics not only have that monster team that without them who weren't there last year, which are the two people who are going to be there this year, just Kyrie and Gordon Hayward. Shut up. Is he hurt or is he injured?
There you go.
Play through the pain.
You know firsthand.
You better get you some of them Shaq endorsed icy hot things that you put on your back and you put icy hot. Numb the pain away.
He said the same thing. All right. So, Western Conference Finals. State Warriors and Lakers.
I got the same thing.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Now the finals though.
Here we go. Who's going to make it? Should we name our two teams in the winner?
Yeah, do it.
Okay. All right. So, NBA Finals. Boston
You
Celtics.
Better not have the same thing. He probably does.
And the Golden State Warriors.
Oh.
Warriors win again.
So just to kill my end.
Just to kill the suspense, I have the Boston Celtics and the Los Angeles Lakers.
Ooh.
Can I tell you why? Because I actually spoke to you about this. Have y'all seen Brandon Ingram's defense right now? shutdown. So who should they put Brandon Ingram on? Kevin Durant. And the Warriors have Mr. Talk his way into a technical, Draymond Green.
Yeah.
The Lakers have not one, but two people that can get under your skin. Yeah. Number one being Rajon Rondo. And number two, Mr. Blow Sweet Nothings in your ear, Lance Stevenson.
I can see a tick. He gonna get a tick before the game starts. Tick. What I do? What I do?
If he's healthy, don't forget about Beasley. He has that dog in him too.
Oh, Beasley too.
Yeah.
You see what he did to that to the interview person, and that was just talking. He was like, "Where do you see us in the future?" I was like, "Come on, dude."
Oh my God.
He ain't giving away nothing. And then you got the man that took a sorry excuse for an NBA team. You got the greatest player in the world on your team. He doesn't whine about not getting accolades. He doesn't whine about that. He doesn't go to a team that beat him.
Shots fired.
He's not. He's better than Kevin Durant, damn it. All right, so look, there it is. You got LeBron on there. You got the king. The king in the city of angels. Ooh. Ooh. Yep. 17. It's exactly why he'll go to 17, because he's Kobe Bryant.
Maybe the bigger games and then the playoffs.
Kobe Bryant does.
And he'll, like with the playoffs, he won't come to every game. He'll come to the one that have potential to clinch something. He'll be there. So I say 5.
All right, down the stretch. Did anyone?
I tried to watch it. It was too long. I fell asleep on it.
I called it. I need my congrats. You were right at the end. Crown Jewel is going to be interesting, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about Super Showdown. Super Showdown happened. John Cena kind of teased everybody. We don't know what we know what he's going to do now. They probably should have waited for him to cut that promo at Crown Jewel instead of Super Showdown, then have him announced in the WWE World Cup, which is just stupid. So yeah, Crown Jewel was. I didn't watch it.
Somebody was clowning John Cena's look during the Super Showdown.
Oh yeah, his
looked,
hair.
He said he looked old and young at the same time.
Dude, super ripped though. Like I ain't never seen a rip like that.
They said he looked old and young at the same time.
Mm-hmm. I also didn't know he lives in China now. Well, he's living there now for the movie. Blake Murphy.
I called that. Yep. I said it won't be any title change, but maybe like we did last time.
We'll run that back. We'll run that back. I'm glad it did, because now we will see AJ Styles versus Daniel Bryan for the WWE Championship. But that's enough about Super Showdown. I want to talk about Raw. Man, Bobby Lashley.
This always happens when I'm not watching.
Bobby Lashley is officially a heel. I mean, you said you put it in the group. We were both like, we ain't watching it. We ain't by the television. Just gonna sing a lot.
T-Bone's chiming in. He said I had an issue with the biggest angle of the week.
Now, is it a play on words? Cause that was that.
Maybe that is a play on
I went and rewatched Raw. I was like, how can anybody not tell that was Kurt Angle? That was a poor mask. His dang on eyes is bulging through. He walking stiff like Kurt Angle. It's like, dear God. You got that gorilla thing going on.
Six-pack keg.
Yeah, going back to last week. Leo Rush pretty much started off by having the crowd chant. Everybody say, Lashley.
Like they were booing from the jump though, and they were cheering Kevin Owens. I'm like, did something happen that we don't know? Lashley went off, man.
I said this before the show. This is why you call that article. See, at first you were trying to push him as a babyface, and then you listened and paid attention to the crowd, the fans. This ain't working, so let's turn him heel. Now it's working for him.
I mean, the crowd wasn't necessarily booing, but they weren't cheering either. So it was like
But they'll start.
it was like stale.
They'll start to boo.
This was their first time booing. And Elias was trying to go for the world record. Speaking of boos, because Lord, he was talking mess in Chicago.
That's why I like
He
Elias.
brought up the Cubs right now. I was like, he ain't waste no time.
I like Elias, man. I like Elias.
And boy, they just went off.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you had I saw that coming because she had to have someone's face. And
The Bella twins, I mean,
it's gonna be her versus later.
and you know, with Ronda Rousey being so dominant, it's kind of like when Hogan in the '90s when he had the Faces of Fear. You got to have some kind of we've got a caller, T-Bone. Hey, we're gonna get you plugged up. I saw that ring and I'm like, I was talking about the Hulk Hogan and the Faces of Fear, how Hogan needed to
We not getting that
have an enemy. And I think this is Ronda Rousey's. It's kind of like mirrors that with Ronda Rousey. She has to have some kind of enemy.
I wouldn't even say that because the
But
way
anyway,
she was
I'm gonna plug you up
manhandling the Bellas.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have T-Bone on line.
I gotta get my ears in.
T-Bone, how you doing?
I'm good. It's a delay between listening to you all and actually calling in. But, by the way, you might want to check your mics because hard to hear watching it. But I don't know what you all. I know that you all were at the Ronda Rousey thing, which you don't think that she can beat the two of them up? I'm just saying.
She almost did.
Exactly. If they would have used some type of weapon to begin with, I'd buy it a little bit more. But the Lashley thing, I heard you all talking about that, and not to like I've ever said anything about Lashley, but I think people are falling for the same old tricks again. They do not want Bobby Lashley to be a good guy. To make you realize you don't want somebody or something, just give them the worst material that you can, so then you're like, I wish he would turn heel. Well, he's turned heel, so he'll probably do very well as a heel. Bad thing for us overall. By the way, that guy that was in the Battle Royal, the Russian character, I wrestled him before.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think it was the last one eliminated before Kurt Angle got in there. But yeah, it was funny seeing him on there. Anyway, but the Lashley thing, same old tricks. Make this guy seem unimpressive, unentertaining as a good guy, and then force him to be a bad guy. Then, that way, no kids have any really good black characters to look up to. But I won't even mess with that because that wasn't even the biggest thing of the week. Did you want to get to the biggest thing of the week yet? So what happened at the beginning of Monday Night Raw?
The thing I predicted weeks ago.
Well, I said this was going to happen a while ago, but would you all care to explain what happened at the beginning of Monday Night Raw?
Do we have to?
Yeah.
So, out come Triple H and Shawn Michaels talking all this mess about respect and all that stuff and all the talking on the plane. Are you ready? Ripping up shirts, DX stuff, theme music, all that stuff. So at Crown Jewel, they're back at it again.
Well, here's the problem. Here's the problem. Shawn Michaels coming back should be the biggest thing ever. Because if you think about it, he's been retired since 2010. He stayed true to being retired since 2010. He hasn't just come back and wrestled a bunch. He's wrestled against referees, but he hasn't actually wrestled a match, right? But here's the thing. Why don't they make that a big deal? Because it's supposed to be. If Stone Cold Steve Austin were coming back for a match, would you not think that they were? Wouldn't they make that the biggest thing? Like, here's the thing. This is professional wrestling, sports entertainment, if that's what you want to call it these days. But the bottom line is, if in 1993, well, the other guy may have been locked up then. So let's say if in 1992, Muhammad Ali could have come back to fight Mike Tyson, a fair shot of doing it, and then, the fact that let's pretend that Ali had aged or could still perform and he could fight Mike Tyson. Do you think that boxing would just be like, Ali's going to fight Tyson? Because
they're treating it as if it's like a reunion of 3MB versus.
Yeah, and I also see your point, and that's the first time they bring them back. But then if you ask them to come back the second, third, fourth time, fifth time, after a while, you're gonna not want to see that.
Bottom line, Shawn Michaels was retired in 2010. So the fact that so when you have someone who's been gone that long and has built up that equity, at that point it should be the biggest thing ever. They made a bigger deal of Kurt Angle coming back wrestling. They made a bigger deal of Sting wrestling. They made a big deal of Goldberg wrestling. So my thing is, they know how to do it. But the thing is that Shawn Michaels coming back should be the biggest thing that they are promoting, because professional wrestling, entertainment, gives you the ability to have those dream matchups that you would not have gotten. Now, here's the other thing. This would be the first time that DX has faced the Brothers of Destruction. And I don't have a problem with DX facing them because, okay, that's I guess a pretty big deal. I mean, you've seen Triple H fight enough, so maybe not so much because of Triple H. But here's the thing: when they're promoting this match, Shawn Michaels didn't even actually say in his promo that he was going to wrestle. Shawn Michaels was just like, "Yeah, I'm ready, and I hope you're ready. And if you're not down with that," he didn't even say he was going to wrestle. He didn't get the moment. If the fans have been chanting for 8 years, one more match, one more match. Why wouldn't you say in the promo, you know what? I stayed retired for these 8 years, but after this, you show me no respect. So you know what? Those 3 words are in my mind. One more match. Not are you ready? What kind of bull? I forgot the show.
It's a family show.
Forgot where I was for a second. But do you see what I'm saying? Like, when he said 3 words, I was like, oh, of course he's going to say one more match. Well, no, he says, are you ready? Nobody wants to hear that.
That's the writers for you.
I don't know. That reaction was kind of like,
That's the writers for you.
Now, again, my thing is, my whole thing that I said weeks ago was, I'm willing to deal with him going against The Undertaker in some capacity because, to me, that's a smart storyline that they'd never tell. Usually when people retire, they just come back and it's just okay. In this story that they're telling, the guy that retired him, he's had respect for the guy, so he held true to his word. But now that the guy has just disrespected him, he's going to come back and fight him. I can get that. But they didn't even put an emphasis on that. Shawn Michaels is like the 3rd most important guy in the story based on what they're telling. I would say Kane was less important, but he's a mayor, so, you know.
in WWE, he's
But-
less important.
But, you know, that probably bothered me more than anything, well, mostly anything, this year. The Bobby Lashley sister thing is still going to be up on the list. But the Shawn Michaels thing that's pretty high up on the list of things. Like, how do you screw this up?
Yeah.
They don't know how to capitalize on a golden opportunity. Like I said last week, when Leo Rush should have said something better after the live in Seattle. But he didn't take advantage of it.
I feel like they pushed him out there. I feel like he wasn't supposed to come out there that early anyway.
Go out there, boy. Say something.
Right.
Yeah, that's rough. I feel like they actually. I really feel like they pushed him out there because the boos would be coming to get too much. They were like, we got to get this going. Come on. USA only gave us 3 hours.
Only 3 hours.
And a 15-minute grace window that they
Just-
use every week.
I'll tell you how disappointed I was with that Raw segment. Even though Raw had a lot of stuff that happened, I didn't even watch SmackDown. I didn't watch it. And SmackDown has nothing to do with Raw, but it's guilty by association.
You know, it's bad when you have like the staunch supporter of pro wrestling just not
Supporting
interested in
pro
watching
wrestling.
your product. I'm telling
Now,
you, I've known TiVo for many years. I met him while we were talking about wrestling. So I met the guy, and for him to say that's pretty big.
And then I believe tomorrow you have NXT over in the St. Charles Family Arena.
Yeah.
So, all the time.
And then
I thought they were
November,
next
we got
week.
SmackDown, and SmackDown is coming in November in St. Louis.
Stan said he hasn't been to a wrestling event yet, so maybe that'll be his opportunity.
Haven't been.
I won't be going to this one. I'll be on business.
well, November's going to be a pretty big month. But just to show, in case you have some listeners or viewers that may think, why is he always talking about black people when I talk about Bobby Lashley? I have to give a plug for something that I had just started watching this past week. Have any of you all ever listened or watched the episodes of Being the Elite?
No, I never heard of this.
I would strongly recommend for you all to check out Being the Elite right here on YouTube.
Okay. Yeah.
But that would be it's from the Bullet Club. I'm sure you all may be familiar with the Bullet Club, but if you're not, let's just talk about it involves Cody Rhodes, Young Bucks.
I was just about to say
Kenny
the Young Bucks
Omega.
are over that, right?
I would strongly recommend you check it out. And you know, even though I just started watching it, they got 120 episodes up. They're like 15 minutes each. somewhere between 10 and 15 minutes usually. I've actually just watched them going backwards. So, you know, starting from 120 and going back. So, just it's a different approach to wrestling. I'll just say it that way. It's a different approach. But I see why they have fans everywhere. If you go to a wrestling event, a WWE event, you will see Bullet Club T-shirts everywhere.
Oh yeah, you will. That's a fact.
They were talking about maybe after January sometime, Cody Rhodes and them may actually consider going to WWE.
Bigger payday.
I would seriously doubt it.
Royal Rumble.
Don't get me wrong, it's possible, but here's the thing: the WWE would have to throw so much money at them right now, because they're able to do their own thing, live how they want to live, be on their own schedule, without having to, and have creative freedom, which a lot of guys really want. Like they're doing, and when I say creative freedom, that's why I say watch the Being the Elite shows. If not, you're not going to see wrestling matches on the show. You're going to see, I would basically call it a parody of a reality show about wrestlers traveling. Almost like how Real Husbands of Hollywood was, you know, as a parody to those other housewife shows.
Okay. My last question for you, because a couple times Dan has brought this up, and he has these thoughts and wishes that's going to happen. You ever see CM Punk coming back?
Do I ever? I mean, are we including like when he's like 60 or 70 years old and some of his
His fighting years.
excluding Hall of Fame, which it'll be a shocking thing.
let me tell you, this is one of those. I can't remember who used to do it, but it's one of those. If all of these scenarios happen, there's still a 25% chance he will come back. If New Japan Pro Wrestling is not successful in coming into the United States and doing more and more shows, which they are on Access TV, with Jim Ross doing the call. If New Japan is not successful and goes back to doing more stuff in Japan, if Ring of Honor loses their TV presence, if Cody Rhodes and the Young Bucks and the rest of the Elite, if the Elite go ahead and sign with WWE, and there's no other real outlet for him to do what he wants to do at the level that he wants to do it at, if all of those things happen, there's still only like a 25% chance he will come back.
Wow. T-Bone, thanks for your time, man. I hope everything is well with your health and with your fam.
Yes, it is indeed. Indeed.
It's good to hear, man.
Appreciate it.
And everybody, once again, man, you take it easy.
All right, you all too.
All right, that was T-Bone talking. Now everything WWE.
Not yet. One more thing I wanted to mention. The Royal Rumble 2019 for I don't know if it's the first time, but it will actually be held in Phoenix, Arizona at the Chase Field, home of the Diamondbacks. It's going to be outside. Yep. The biggest Royal Rumble to date, which is why when you brought up Cody Rhodes and the Young Bucks, I'm thinking Royal Rumble appearance, something like that. Shoot, if you pay CM Punk for like one night, he might show up.
You know, and Royal Rumble to me is my second favorite wrestling figure.
Also, Rey Mysterio makes his return to SmackDown 1000. Yeah, I think so.
Let's talk about real quick Evolution. Back, everyone.
Yeah.
Thoughts on that?
Batista.
He will be back. Next,
He's not wrestling; they're just having a promo.
Okay. Good. Okay.
But Batista versus Samoa Joe, that's something I'd like to see. On SmackDown? No, I'm saying, is he setting up a match with somebody on SmackDown? What you mean already? Like, the last 1000 was Raw and CM Punk was champion. CM Punk ain't been in the company for 6 years. Of course, Edge has to come back. Of course. Like, because if he doesn't, that's going to be my biggest issue.
Funaki has to come back and say, SmackDown, #1. Yes.
I mean, you know, Funaki, he hasn't left the company. He's on foreign commentary.
He's got to do it.
I mean, that's not hard. I think they have foreign commentary at all the shows, so he might just be upstairs. But hey, can you come downstairs real quick? All right, cool.
He's got to do it one time.
You know who else needs to come back? What was Eugene on? Eugene was on Raw. Never mind.
So did Christian officially retire?
Yeah. Matt Hardy retired as well. Oh yeah, one other thing. Trish Stratus is gonna partner with Lita at Evolution. Yeah, it will.
I have faith in the women, man.
I feel like they're gonna announce a new title, probably a tag team or women's US. I don't know, something like that.
All right, I just kind of alluded to this before. Congrats, Smooth. You were actually right. You sent out a messenger right after this happened, but in the Rams-Seahawks game, Sean McVay brought out at the end of the game. He brought out the kicker or the punter, and he kind of was, having him out there, and then Pete Carroll calls a timeout, which then prompted him to call, okay, no, we're going to go for it, leaving them with no timeouts, and leaving them with no timeouts, and they go for it, and they win the game. You said he just faked out Pete Carroll. Well, they interviewed Jared Goff, and he confirmed it. He said when he went back, he got back to the sidelines. Then all of a sudden, they're calling him back into the game. He kind of caught off guard, like, "Whoa, we're going for it?" Right. Yes, indeed, that was his intent all along. You're right about that.
The way you explained it, it was like, yeah, we faked out Pete Carroll, and Jared Goff too. He ain't even know. Like, what? Oh. That was funny. He was like, "Oh, we're going back." Okay. Okay.
So yeah. So McVay knew exactly what he was doing, and it worked. And he won again.
I was right. Dang it. I told y'all this wasn't the last time for Triple H and The Undertaker. I told y'all. That's why when they started saying it, if you notice, they started branding it different. They're like, the last time in a singles match. I was like, oh, God. And what happened? Well, DX is going to bring out them glow sticks, and Kane is going to look real stupid coming out to no pyro. So, yeah, I was right. Dang it. They didn't have pyro for Super Showdown. No. They have officially cut out pyro. Pyro is a once-a-year thing at WrestleMania and the Royal. No, not even at the Royal Rumble. The sign didn't even go off. Just pointing at it, looking stupid. Just.
And like it's always weird seeing Brock Lesnar come out and do all this. Pyro.
No.
It's so weird. Like I can't get used to that for some reason. They did announce that the Matt Crown Jewel was going to be at their spot they had last year.
Oh, this just in. Don't expect to see Chris Jericho at WWE Crown Jewel. Nope.
What you seeing, man?
Yeah, they just said he's not going to be
Oh yeah, that's exactly what happened.
No, I'll be there filming the movie.
What happened?
She might have filmed the movie too. Y'all don't know. Helicopters. Helicopters, people.
This is social media.
All right, so this is gonna be interesting. Idiot of the week.
Woo!
Oh,
Man.
he tweeted it. Chris Jericho responded to a tweet. They said, I think at I Am Jericho should be at the Crown Jewel for the World Cup. His response, no thanks. That's just rude.
Yeah. So I have a couple of idiots here. One is the obvious idiot, and that's the melee that happened at UFC 229.
Dang it. Why you gotta take the obvious
You know what?
stuff?
I'm gonna say that for you.
Thank you.
I will say this.
That's all I had.
I will say this. I had Khabib being the sole idiot of the week. But then after I looked at it, not only Khabib, McGregor, and Dana White, all of them are idiots in my book. Conor McGregor for being racist and talking about people's family, and then acting like he was a victim when he went after someone after Khabib hopped the wall. He went after someone, and then he got retaliated on by the other guys. He was acting like a innocent bystander when after you attacked this man's bus and went off and got off and nothing happened to you, Dana White didn't suspend him, didn't do anything to him. That's why he's the idiot. Because he facilitated this whole thing. Could have squashed it. Nah, he didn't want to. So it blew up at their biggest pay-per-view of all time, UFC. And so that you have that mess. I'll let you talk about the rest there. My second idiot is Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown didn't do anything on the field. This is all off the field. So apparently during the off season, he gets into one of his diva rants at his apartment building and starts throwing furniture out the window. Yes. And this ain't the worst part. He was 14 flights up, throwing ottomans and big pieces of furniture out his window. And it could have turned tragic because there was a 22-month-old child at the bottom there at poolside with his grandfather playing. And the furniture just missed hitting the child. So you go off on your little diva rant throwing big objects out of a 14-story window and almost killing a kid. So for that, he is getting sued by the father of that 22-year-old. Yeah, he seeks $15,000 in damages in damages and emotional distress. Could have been worse, but man, ain't really could have really been worse because the baby's life.
I'm about tired of emotional distress. I mean, I understand what's going on, but I'm just saying, like, outside of this, I'm tired of emotional distress being a reason for a lawsuit.
You know what?
If you don't
shouldn't be
drink your problems
emotional distress shouldn't be the reason you throwing large objects out of a 14-story window either. Yes. So for that, UFC, the whole crew over there, and Antonio Brown, you are my idiot of the week. Congratulations. You played yourselves.
I don't know if this applies, but get your head out of your ass.
All y'all. Stop. Get some help.
My idiot of the week, even though I don't know if he said something about it, but I'm pretty sure he did because it is who he is. Idiot of the week until the season is over, John Gruden. All right, idiot number 2. Like, he the idiot of the week until the season is over. Yes. Idiot number 2 is Khabib. And we thought Tagovailoa was bad. It's Khabib. You won. You won the match. Just take the win. Don't jump the gate and attack somebody that ain't have. Can I get 5 seconds? That ain't had shit to do with it. That's his coach. His coach didn't say anything. His coach didn't fight you. He's his coach. Don't go attacking a dude. Don't do that. And you see what you done did? You done woke up your daddy's parental discipline side. Now he finna get you worse than the UFC can. He finna put you over his knee. He finna have him wrestle that bear he wrestled at 9 years old. Y'all saw that video? And that bear is full grown now and in his dad's backyard chilling, eating fish. So guess what? You finna have to wrestle a whole bear. A fish-eating bear.
Like Tony Baker's bear. Showed him in all refrigerator.
And now you not getting money because you want to fight somebody?
You know he's a foreign person.
Right. You have the rage of Russia coming against you. USSR. Like, you got that coming against you. So, Khabib, you big dummy, you're my idiot of the week.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
Get your head out your ass. Like, for real. Jesus.
All right, so
Hey.
I gotta give my warning.
It ain't me, it's him.
Khabib, stop.
No, it's everybody on the line. It ain't stay on the line.
You know what? We're gonna add this. This is fitting. UFC, Dana White, Conor McGregor, Khabib, the cornermen, everybody on the line.
Everybody on the line. You gotta have your hand out. Everybody on the line.
All right, so first one, Cowboys coach should be the Cowboy coach Jason Garrett. You know, it was a situation similar to the Rams with Sean McVay.
Yeah.
Had a 4-1 fourth quarter,
Had a chance to ice it.
and he decided,
He said,
you know, kind of like a death bishop, you know, just and
And what did that puck come back to do?
you know what happened. Houston won that game.
great comeback.
Once again, it happened in Seattle. McVay, the pundit, he changed his mind. McVay was asked about that play. He says, "We don't fear failure." Jason Garrett was asked this. He says, and I quote, "It was a long, oh my God. Oh my God. It's 1 yard. Oh my God." That's all the man said. It was a long 1 yard.
That was a long 1 yard, man.
Oh my God. Now, your boy Chucky, John Gruden,
He does kind of look like Chucky.
this fool. So, Super Bowl, I forgot the number that it was. Seattle and New England.
49.
All right. Very last play, you had an opportunity to get a ball to beat
Ooh, yes. Talk about it.
So what happened?
They passed it. Please.
They
Bring.
Pass the pass.
Pass, and what happened?
Pick.
Same situation.
Can you please read his comments?
They should have ran a rain.
I forgot about his comments. Can you please bring up what he said?
Bring it up for me, 'cause I didn't get that part. All I know is
Oh, Jason Garrett had
Chucky.
his 2 cents? Oh, Chucky had his 2 cents.
John Gruden did the same exact thing this past Sunday.
Oh, no.
Against the Chargers.
What did
They
Gruden
were-
say about the Super Bowl play?
He said that if he had an opportunity, he would give the ball to Marshawn.
Okay.
Opportunity came up. Right there.
Yes.
On the line.
On the line.
He on the line, right?
Yeah. What do you do?
Marshawn is he's ready, right?
Yes.
And guess what happened?
He ruled.
He decided to have Derek Carr throw a pass.
Oh, no. What happened?
It happened again.
No.
It didn't go well. He had opportunity.
I think his exact words were, "I will never not give it to Marshawn." And what'd you do? You not give it to Marshawn.
But history repeats itself. Not in the grand stage, but it still repeats itself. Why are you
Because he's black. I don't know. That's all I got.
Now, my last one. You brought up you love banner ceremonies. Yesterday, the Nashville Predators had a banner ceremony raising up the Western Conference flag. The problem is, Nashville didn't even win the Western Conference to the Stanley Cup. Las Vegas Knights. They had a full blown out ceremony yesterday to raise a Western Conference.
No. How did? What? How? I'm speechless.
When I heard it, and I said, "What?" They had a all out ceremony.
And they didn't even win the Western Conference.
And they didn't win.
That baffles me.
They the first thing trending on Google.
So, with that being said, to Jason Garrett, to Chucky, to the Nashville Predators organization, you are my heroes.
Congratulations. You all played yourselves.
Get y'all heads out y'all asses, man.
Stop. Wait. You know what? Everybody on the line.
Does it make a difference that it says regular season Western Conference champions? Because it was the regular season. They raised the President's Trophy. Look, they don't get a lot of stuff, man.
They just went to the freaking Stanley Cup last year.
Yeah.
I mean, 2 years ago.
That's what somebody explained it as.
So Cardinals should raise the third place banner next year.
Hey, have an all-out ceremony.
Have a ceremony with the red jackets on.
Exactly. Have everybody come on out to the field.
Kind of Clydesdales
Exactly.
for the third place banner.
No.
No.
The funniest thing somebody said is like when every job wants 5+ years experience, so you stretch your accomplishments on your resume.
See, that's that whole everybody gets a trophy mentality.
It sure is. Yo, I can't believe that we went the whole show without mentioning this and what happened as a result of it. I'm gonna mention a name. Derek Lewis. Y'all don't know who Derek Lewis is? Let me tell y'all this. Next time y'all see a man in the octagon, take off his shorts.
Oh, yes.
Can
That's
I
gonna be
can
the
I
interview of the year?
you know what that got him?
I'll show one or two. Oh yeah.
You know where he is now? He is in the main event of UFC 230 for the title against Daniel Cormier.
He ain't gonna talk about it right now.
That's gonna be in November, so I guess he.
Said something about sitting himself down.
And according to Brett Akamoto, per Dana White, the fight is done. So it's happening. Let's see if he takes his shorts off then.
Gotta win first. Or what else? Shoot. Piggyback on that. What if he wins the we have another epic interview.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be.
With the title.
Especially if you win. Oh, it's gonna be all. He about to be saying, "Yeah, I'm here to the hotel and come."
All right. I'm about to get it in. I'm about to go blow this money out here.
Man, I got 4 bad.
You gonna say it all.
I got 4 bad ones.
You gonna say it all.
Yeah.
That's it.
I got 4 at the hotel. For what if? What if Atlanta becomes one of few, if not the only team, to play a Super Bowl in their hometown?
This year.
Even though it ain't gonna happen.
That's a strong what if, but you know, hey.
Yeah, very strong. What if, like, a couple of shots so strong.
They got to win every single one of their games from here on out.
We're looking right now.
They done lost 4 already.
Man, I mean, it'll be awesome.
I mean, we've seen better come from behind stories. Don't forget the Packers, who went in with 8 losses, then came out, and that was the year they went to the Super Bowl and won everything.
Then my what if, and piggyback on yours. What if they don't win anything? What if they become the new Boston Red Sox, Buffalo Bills kind of team where they don't win for decades?
But see, I think
Because of what happened to them in the Super Bowl.
I think
And they never win another one for a long.
You know, that was a presidential alert, right? It was like presidential alert. The Falcons blew a 28-3 Super Bowl. I was like, ugh, that's foul.
I think fans in Atlanta would take going to the Super Bowl. They feel like always a shot because he's there, and it's one of the biggest events throughout the whole world. So it'll suck that you lose every one of them, but the fact that you're there,
We there though.
I think people would take that. So
No, I'm talking about this is the New Orleans Saints. This is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This is the new
okay,
Browns.
well, see,
They don't
he said
go.
Buffalo earlier. I thought Buffalo when he was going, but they were losing.
Yeah, I'm talking about like
Okay, well that's totally different.
Oh yeah, I'm talking about like 90. I mean, they need to get close, but they never go. I think I see that. I see this happening to the Falcons. I see this. I'm seeing it right now with my own 2 eyes. I'm seeing this is the curse. It's a new curse that's brewing right now.
Alright. Oh man, what if I'm gonna take it back to the MLS? Let's say everything works out and we get paid. What if? How does that feel about that? Right? What y'all fully support and go to some actual games?
They gonna leave in another 20 years, just like the Rams.
To be honest with you, I'll go to.
Soccer games be packed out.
Hey,
Packed out.
Somebody can get this back up.
now I know that you haven't been Rudy game yet, correct? I went to overnight.
Where they got thrashed.
Yeah, but the experience on Enterprise Center, shouts out to y'all.
Hey, I
The
saw.
place looks amazing. You know how?
I saw your videos.
Yeah. You know, previously the walls around it was like blue and purple, whatever. Now it's white. It's nice and bright in there. I mean, it looks totally different. The sound system sound like a real up to date. I'm sitting in my seat, hearing that thump like boom. I'm like, woo, you know, stuff like that. But the experience is definitely nice. They add a whole lot of like suites and reclining chairs in certain sections now. Concourse area, they got different food spots. Awesome change. So definitely check out Enterprise Center. They definitely made some moves, and they have one more phase left to go after the season. They'll finish up the lower bowl with all the seasons. But the area is definitely looking really good. But soccer wise, yeah, I'll be there to support and check out some different things. You know, like I said, I haven't been to a actual game, before, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be dope. Soccer fans is different. They wild.
Oh yeah, they
You know,
serious.
so I look forward to seeing something like that. You got
I remember when St. Louis had that soccer team. I forgot what it was called, like the St. Louis Evolution, Revolution, something like that.
And then before then, was the arena. Matter of fact, I did go to a game like this last St. Louis Storm. Right. At the old Kill. Check it on, right? No. Check it on. Check it on. St. Louis Arena. Yeah. Right. Everybody calls it check it on. Yeah. But yeah, that was a cool experience.
Yeah. I went on the first game where they had the first woman on the team, I think. Like, they had a woman on the team, and, like, everybody was like, let her play, let her play, let her play. They let her play a good 5 minutes. Then they took her out. I mean, yeah. They booed after they took her out. Be like, boo, we came for the chick.
So
I was there because my mama went, and she took me with her.
that is our extended show. Right.
Yup.
A very extended show. Shouts out to T-Bone for joining us for a little time. Shouts out to Rico Sports who left a couple comments.
Yeah, come on back. Hit that subscribe button.
There you go. And the bell so you can notify of everything. I'm about to say something else. Everything platform, Sportstalk.
And if you don't subscribe, everybody.
Next week we will be on remote. We'll be out there in the streets. Smoke session.
In them streets.
Address should be like right here on my right, your left, something like that. You know how it is. See, there you go. And
It's above me? Oh, yeah, it is. There it is. No, I think it's over there. It's over there.
Catch us. So we'll be live.
It's always above me, man. It's always above me.
7 So 7:00 p.m. Yeah, I'm all right. But yeah, 7:00 p.m. next Wednesday we will be at Smoke Session, 1833 Dunn Road. Matter of fact, you see it on the screen right now. So come on through. The mess is all sports.
It becomes our business.
And business just picked up.
Power up on them.